to the beautiful HyperX Arena here at the Luxor and Las Vegas, Nevada. And we are currently getting ready for some high action, high throttle, high speeds of Mario Kart action.
Yeah, tons of action, bro, but seriously, remind me not to invite you to my wedding. I told you we were getting dressed up this week.
I am dressed up. What are you talking about? You said to get dressed up. What do you mean? It's a Mario Kart tournament. Are we going to a gala right now?
I am dressed up. JDX knows what dressed up is. He wears a tuxedo shirt. I'm wearing a full-on tuxedo, and you?
I'm wearing a tuxedo too. Look at it. Got the buttons up. You know what? You got the button up right here. You got the cap. You got the mustache.
You're missing the mustache, though. Get that mustache on you.
All right, thank you.
Come on. Viva Las Mustache. Yo, we're here in Las Vegas for Saturday Night Speedway. Let's put the Mario Kart pedal to the metal and get to racing. That mustache won't stay on as nice as mine will. We'll have to get the mustache glue people out here and make sure that you are ready to get connected. Speaking of getting connected, you can come down here to the HyperX Arena for Saturday Night Speedway and get yourself connected with $700 of cold hard do re mi fa sol la ti do.
Yeah, it's the way to do it. Come down here and come away with a little bit of cash moolah. I mean, honestly, what better Saturday night can you have than to play a video game all night and go away with a huge cash prize? I could not think of a better situation to be in than a Saturday night going down to the Luxor and playing some Mario Kart and winning some money.
More than $20,000 has been given out to Mario Kart players. How crazy is that?
That is ridiculous.
You can buy a Tesla. I'm just saying.
Bobby, you're invested in the wrong thing out here, man. You gotta be. He's invested in college. You gotta get the Tesla. What are you doing?
Forget about college. Look, your Mario Kart experience will pay for your college tuition.
There you go.
We've already had one player who's basically played themselves through college by coming down here and winning over 60 of these tournaments.
It's ridiculous. That's a lot of cash money, honestly, if you think about it. But we do have the format for you guys. We're going to be throwing that over to you. So we'll see how this tournament is broken down.
Figure out how it works.
It's your mate RC from the HyperX Arena.
And welcome to Speedway. Here's a rundown of how to compete. The tournament is comprised of 3 stages: qualifiers, semifinals, and finals. All racers will race in a qualifier to score as many points as possible. The players are randomly distributed evenly into a qualifier and will race on 4 random maps. To learn which qualifier you are in and when you will be racing, find the infograph displayed on screens around the arena. The top 24 point scorers after all qualifiers will advance to the next stage of the tournament. In the event that there are ties between the advancing racers, there will be a tiebreaker race which will determine who advances to the semifinals. All ties will be broken through a 1-map Grand Prix on Baby Park at 200cc speed. Throughout the night, keep an eye out for the advancing racers graphic to see if your favorite racer is still in the running for Stage 2, the semifinals. There are 2 semifinals with 12 racers each. The top 24 racers from the qualifying stage will race 6 maps, and everyone is allowed to select a map through the Grand Prix. The top 6 players from each semifinal will advance to the Grand Finals. The top racer from each semifinal is allowed to veto 1 map from the Grand Finals Grand Prix. Racers who make it to the Grand Finals will race 8 maps and can select maps throughout the Grand Prix. Everyone who makes it to the finals is a cash prize winner. You should receive an email from our friends at paymentlabs.io about how to claim your prize, which will be available within 30 days after this Speedway. And that's everything you need to know about Speedway.
Well, if you're anything like me, you need a video to tell you exactly what's going on. So now you got the knowledge, you got the IQ up here. Let's see if you got the IQ out there on the stage. Yo, Pidgey, you got some trivia coming my way?
Oh, you know it. We got another week of Pidgey's quick attack questions. And today we have one of the competitors that's been here for years, been competing, been getting better every single time we see him. If you want to introduce yourself.
I'm Taco Cat.
Nice, Taco Cat. You know what? One of my favorite races to watch on that racetrack. But right now, you're going to try and get yourself some game time. We're going to be going through 3 questions. If you get some right, you get some free game time. Simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The first question is, what is the tallest mountain in the world?
Mount Everest?
Hey, Immortal would have gotten that one wrong. I don't know how Luigi works with these things, but we're going next. We're going next. All right. Let's see. We're going to do this one because we did the other one last week. In which Nintendo game features Captain Falcon?
F-Zero?
There you go. Immortal would have said F1. I'll stop with the Immortal jokes. I'm sorry. We're going to be going to now. All right. We're going to be going to which character has the highest top speed in Mario Kart?
Dry Bowser.
There you go. 3 of 3. Give him a round of applause. He's going to be going. You're going to be able to play some game time, get some free game time going. But thank you. Do you want to shout out anyone? Say any last words?
My dad over there.
He is goated. I love talking to him every single week. Great person. Both of you are amazing. Thank you so much for coming out here. But I'm going to be throwing it back to Logan on the couch. I'll be there soon.
Right now, my main man, Pidgey, on the stage, but I am Logan Summit, and guess what? You're not. Sitting here keeping the couch warm, and you know what? 3 for 3 from three-point land, Taco Cat getting it done. And each and every single week, we see some of the great Mario Kart community players and community members that come out here each and every single week to participate in this great Saturday Night Speedway right here at the HyperX Arena inside the beautiful Luxor Casino and Hotel. Make your way in the world today, Pidgey. It takes everything you got. Now, did you actually know the answers to any of those questions? I feel like every time he gets up there, if he didn't have the answers in front of him, he wouldn't know what the answers are.
You know what? We've seen it time and time again. Yet sometimes you blink on the spot, and that's going to be my excuse. You know, the lights, the pressure, the atmosphere, everything is just, you know what? You forget about things sometimes. So, I would say I get at least a 50% on that test.
All right. You're still failing. Just so you know, the teacher in me came out and I did the math real quick there, and you still got an F.
It's better than getting a 0. That's all I'm saying. You know what? A 50 is better. Turning in something is always better than turning in nothing. Life lessons with Pidgey right there. But
yeah, you should ask my English teachers to reread some of my essays. They would differ with you, my friend. They would differ with you.
They couldn't read them. They're like, what did you turn in here? What's going on? Oh, man. But honestly, shout out Taco Cat, his family. Honestly, They always come out every single week. They are absolutely amazing people. I actually ran into them at the South Point one day when I was coming out of bowling. They were coming out of a movie theater out of the South Point. So that was kind of crazy.
Now, you guys caught each other's eyes from across the room, and you're like, I know you, I know you.
Honestly, it was so crazy. I always think, like, what are the odds of that happening, right? Just being in the same place at the same time, leaving at the same time. It's mind-blowing. But you know what it is? What is more mind-blowing? It's Mario Kart and how talented these racers are at this game. And you're going to be seeing them fight it out, duke it out, Mario Kart it out on stage momentarily. I mean, honestly, you've seen it, Logan.
Yeah.
You've already experienced it. Last week, we had Batter Cookie no, it's Bobby, right? Scraping it right.
Bobby scraped it.
Woo, right on the last race, was able to bring it all home and being able to just say, hey, you know what? I wanted the $200, and Batter Cookie had the lead, had the points, but unfortunately just could not scrape it out at the end of the day. It's just one of those things where this game, you gotta realize, there's skill and then there's luck. And it is a bunch of skill and a bunch of luck. It is one of those things where you got to just say, hey, something's going to go wrong. You got to accept it, move on, and keep racing. And that's what Bobby was able to do and brought home a $200 first prize.
And that's good because Batter Cookie was looking to go back to back. He was doing a lot of things last week.
He was.
What I'm noticing each and every single week as I get more integrated into the Mario Kart community here is I'm noticing some of the same players each week at the top of that pile. And the first week I was here, we had some of those players on vacation, doing other things games, right, than playing some video games. And it was a great way for some of the other members to get those rankings up, push those points up the board. Because I'm looking right over here, we've got the HyperX Speedway rankings right over there. So you can come down, play in front of under the big lights in front of all your friends and family, worldwide audience, and you can get some rankings. And correct me if I'm wrong, but we have some of the best players in the entire world that come here each and every single week, right?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Literally right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And honestly, we've had it where people have traveled across the world. Some of the best Mario Kart players have competed here today. Not today, but competed here in the past, where they have talked about how much of a different experience it is than playing online, how much better it is to go to a LAN setting and saying, hey, you get to meet people, you're under the lights, you're under all this pressure where you're trying to just show all that practice and all that time you put in this game and trying to show, hey, I can come out here and win. And that's happened time and time again, having some of the best players in the world.
We had
coming
somebody
out
from
here.
Australia.
That's what I'm saying.
From the land down under a couple of weeks ago. Hey, I see some names up on the board, baby.
Let's see who's coming up first onto the stage. We're going to be getting those racers up on the screen momentarily. So if you see your name, if you see anything, you hear us call your name, go to the back of the arena, get lined up, and get ready to go, because it's going to be a fun one. And honestly, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, man, I look forward to it every single week. And one of the things that you should be looking forward to if you come down here to the HyperX Arena is normally it costs a lot of money to play the best F1 simulating race simulators around. We've got 4 of them in the back, and they're free. Everybody loves free. The best 4-letter word in the language, right?
I think so. Everything's better when it's free also. I mean, that's already better, but then it gets better on top of it if you're able to play those. It's right in the back. They'll set you up with the state-of-the-art F1 simulators. It's crazy. It's real. They're actually really, really cool.
They are super
I played
dope.
against Bobby, and it was just a really fun time. But we do have qualifier number
Let's
1.
go!
Racers on deck. If you hear your name, go to the back of the arena and get ready.
We've got Batter Cookie, Kiro, Sloppy Gunner, Bro, Dude, Taco Cat. Yo, help me out with that.
Luna Zapol, I think. Lunam Zapol. It was like Lunam. It's like Lunam, like the light, I do believe. Lunam Zapol. And then we got Light. Oh my God.
Have fun with that one, too.
Little Bit Psycho. Little Bit Psycho. Oh,
Little Bit Psycho. It makes sense now.
It does. It does. You got to put it together. It's like one of those, pictures that has the image, hidden inside of it. That's what that name was.
It is
cool.
a sailboat, stupid head. Sky Gloomy and Triggered coming in at number 9. So that's our first racers on deck for qualifier numero uno. And I think with that, it's time to ask a couple questions. Are you ready, HyperX? Because it's time to get down like a cloud like Charlie Brown. We're going to turn your frown upside down. It's time to break forth the rhythm and the rhyme. It's time to put the parents to bed and wake up the neighbors, because the kids are ruling tonight. And it is time to put the Mario Kart pedal to the metal, and let's get racing, baby. Ooh, they say boogity boogity, let's get racing in NASCAR. But here we say, let's put that Mario Kart pedal to the metal. Drop a banana behind you, throw a shell in front of you, and let's get crazy!
I'm excited for it!
I can cut it with a knife. The tension is palpable each and every single week when we walk in here. And I love the fact that we see the same faces coming back and knowing that they've got a chance to put their name on the board, get their name in the lights, and make a little bit of that money to send them home with a smile on their face. They can call their moms and be like, I did it, I made money playing video games, mama. I made money playing video games.
That's actually a 1-for-1 representation of what happened when I won this. 1-for-1, actually. Great actor here over here. You know what? I thought it was me over there, too. I thought it was 2 of me.
But I know what happens when you lose. When you
cry.
lose, you cry. You use your tears to salt your fiery Cheetos. And you ask your mama, where did it all go wrong? Where did it all go wrong?
Where did all the hours of practice go?
And your mom looks at you and goes, it was turn 4. You got dumped by that shell, and you should have known better.
Yeah, no, truly. A man of many facts, many words, and many truth bombs coming out right now. out. And honestly, the most things that will be the truth is that a lot of people are going to get carted. They're going to get hurt on the racetrack, and it's going to be absolutely brutal to watch all of these competitors who are racing in first place, competing, and really trying their best to win and get into the grand finals and get a little bit of a chunk from that prize pool money.
Oh man, you got to get a little bit of that dough. Re mi fa sol la ti do.
You like it.
Here's the thing about this game. I know it's cartoons and it's all, everything's bright colored and flashing lights, but this game is unforgiving.
What is it these days? Bright colors and everything else. I mean, honestly, every single game developer studio is going that way. So.
I like bright colors. I'm not going to lie.
That is true.
I like bright colors and I will not lie.
Yeah, that is fair. That is
Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Fry? Is this thing on?
I think you're alone on that one. I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
I had to break it to you. Maybe some of the parents back there was yelling it out. We couldn't hear them, but that's just how it be sometimes.
One can only hope. I mean, I did dress up for the occasion, for the love of God.
You know what? You got to give yourself some brownie points.
I've got the good shoes on. I'm already, ladies. I feel your pain right now. My heels are already hurting me.
I got the sneakers on. I had to walk.
You look so comfortable.
I am. I truly am.
Can I touch it?
Yep, there you go.
Let me touch it.
The loofah.
That's. By the way, don't do that to pregnant women in public. No, don't do that. No one gives you the right to do this.
It's very
This
bad.
is creepy. I'm gonna stop. Somebody clip that.
No, don't please. No. We do not need belly rubbing being the #1 clip on this HyperX channel. But
I'm
you do want to watch this again, twitch.tv/Allied Esports. We are live right now. Come talk to us here on the casting on the couch.
Casting couch? Don't say
that. No. I was like commentary couch. There we go. That's the words I was looking for. But remember to pick random in this tournament for the first 4 races. But once we get to semifinals, you're able to pick a track. But right now, you want to pick random, and you want to do that as much as you can in these 4 races. So 4 out of 4, that would be the greatest thing to do. But yeah, unfortunately, it just evens out the playing field, and it lets everyone have an even chance of playing this game. But we are getting ready. We are getting started. Everyone's on the stage, and we are here. We are ready to put the pedal to the metal and get started with some Saturday Night Speedway. Please.
Check your pulse at the...
Bulk accelerator.
Truly getting dressed up on this momentous occasion on this Saturday night.
So fresh and so clean. Let's go.
Honestly, you're dressed up for the Electrodrome, which is going to be our first track of the day. Serving it up Gary's way. I am truly excited to see how this one's going to go down. It's an extremely strong front-running track. You want to be in front of the pack. You want to be racing in first place like we're being about to do here right now. That's the way to do it. But guess what? At the end of the track, there is a very strong shortcut that will get you a few spots if you take it, or lose a few spots if you don't. But we'll be seeing that coming up momentarily. We got battle with the classic Keep Boo, Mr. Scooty Loadout. Haven't seen it in a minute.
It's nice to see the old school love. Keeping it alive, especially when the young folks are making sure to keep it alive. Now, we did see Batter Cookie run this course very well last week. They did the tight turns and they were able to keep on the board as much as possible. And that's really what you got to do. Sky did not take that little shortcut there, and he's going to regret that.
Oh, absolutely. You could have seen actually so much of that gap closure there on that section. If they were able to get through that red shell, they used the mushroom through the shortcut. You use one mushroom to help you get around these really tight turns, really long turns. You see Sloppy Gutter using one of the green shells, take it out to the better, and then going to be able to pop the green screws, and that's going to be a little bit tougher to drive now once you're going to be seeing maybe something falling off the stage. But right now we got Brody with the one, the only Tanuki Mario half popping the star, going through the double with the shot.
Let's go, Broad Vicky. I mean, Broad dude.
Broad Cookie.
Yo, he's playing like Batter Cookie right now and making his way in the world today. Falling back a little bit as we check in on Kiro, who has made it into 3rd place. I'd love to see a little Princess on the play.
Yeah, honestly, Kiro, we're talking to the Discord, had a little bit of trouble getting here today, but guess what? They are here and they are doing a race. We see Battlefield, you know what? Honestly, in 2nd place, still pretty sizable distance between themselves in 1st place. But right now, gotta be careful. Don't run into that banana. It's gonna be a bad time. Taco Cat, the trivia winner of the day, going to be able to grab 2 mushrooms on the ground, bringing them towards the last shortcut of the track. And guess what? The banana gets forced away, avoids the piranha plant dancing, and that's gonna be Taco Cat grooving their way to 15 points.
And I'll take that back-to-back as Batter Cookie gets 2nd place and Kiro comes in at 3rd. But I'm saying Taco Cat won trivia, won the first qualifier. Yo, Taco Cat, grab yourself a taco. You deserve it. You know what? He needs a Choco Taco. Because it's like a cookie and it's a taco all in the same.
I don't know how good that would taste, actually, but you know
Have you never had a Choco Taco?
Never in my life. I don't like chocolate, though, so that's the problem. That's
Where's this guy from? I mean, look at him, and he doesn't like chocolate. Dude, seriously, come on, man.
I hate to break it to you. I never have. I don't think I ever will. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll try the chocolate taco, and it will change my life forever.
But they don't make them anymore because I'm so old that they stopped making them.
Oh, how hard is it to make a chocolate taco? Come on. I think
No, it was an actual thing, Choco Taco. You're going to have to use Google and maybe even Wikipedia.
Maybe. You know what? In the got the 2000s Wikipedia article coming out here, but we got the randomizer going, and we are going to Maurorio. A very fun track. It's sectional based, so you're going to be seeing a new part of the track every single time. The 3rd lap is extremely brutal. You're going to be seeing a lot of these competitors get hit out because they might not have defense for these shells coming their way. But right now, we're getting into the 2nd race of this first qualifier, and it's going to be a fun one because this is one of my favorite tracks in the game, genuinely. It's just gorgeous. It's stunning. It really feels like you're going down this giant mountain.
Yes.
It's so much fun to race.
And I love how you can use parts of this map like a real mountain. That's the exciting part. When you can feel that some of this could happen in IRL.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, honestly, give these characters some skis and some defense because, my goodness, Kiro's almost got backed by that red shell, and now they're going to be able to grab those single item boxes. But, man, give them some skis, give them some snowboards, and guess what? This would be a IRL track easily. But Brother, got to fight for their life. No, isn't able to avoid those triple greens, uses the boomerang, takes out some of their aggression, and now that competitor's going to go back down to 8th place, and they're going to have another boomerang throw. No, they just get rid of it, going back, trying to give themselves some space.
Raw Dude was looking for somebody with that green, but I think that was just a little bit of aggravation on his part. He definitely used that boomerang a lot better than that green shell.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But right now, we do have a little bit Sicko going to be here. Bring the mushroom. Going to be able to use a shortcut. No, we don't even need a mushroom for that shortcut either. But guess what? They weren't lined up for it, so they're going to have to take a little bit longer of a route, and now they're going to drop down to 7th. You see how important that shortcut is. You're going to be able to pop the star into the ink, and now we're going to be seeing Brother being able to use those mushrooms, get rid of the ink, right back to normal driving, steering, and now they got some red shells. It's going to be brutal for 3rd place.
And we got Bullet Bill bringing up the rear right now, making it work. I love that Bullet Bill. It's got to be the best item on the map.
Oh, absolutely. It drives for you. It goes faster for you. It is such a nice item to have. But right now, what Batter Cookie has is a ginormous lead between them in 2nd place. 2nd place even got a star right now, trying to catch up. Batter Cookie breaks at the line, hopping, doesn't even care, sees the green, sees the danger, backs it in for a 1st place finish.
You gotta love Batter Cookie at least allowing us to see the rest of the people coming around.
That's true. You know what? Yeah, we got the Yoshi there in 2nd place. Taco Cat's right there. We're running. All right, great stuff there.
Batter Cookie, Kira, and Sloppy Gunner. 1,
really
2,
great
3,
stuff.
baby.
Really great stuff.
Batter Cookie, I think it kind of nicked them. I'll say nicked them. That they did not win that first qual.
Yeah, honestly, Batter Cookie's just such a great racer, and honestly, being able to have them back out here, they unfortunately had to move away, but now they're back and they've been here week after week, really showing that they didn't lose any of their confidence, any of their driving skills. It is absolutely amazing to see that, hey, you know what? They were playing this game online for a few months, but came back and was able to compete and been able to compete for so much good times and really great first places and just great driving overall. But we are going to Mario Circuit from the DS.
Boom! Mario Circuit. By the way, Batter Cookie, I see a number 1 beside his name, and it's not just because he's number 1 on this qualifier. He's number 1 in the entire HyperX arena.
Yeah, it's insane. Honestly, really deserved. I was talking about it before. He is such a talented racer at heart and just knows how to win these games. And honestly, we'll see if he's going to be able to bring it back to back on these first places. But right now, we got Luna here in 7th place, trying to avoid these greens. Goes to the double item box now. Got a red shell from the floor forward. Not a bad play there. Punishes the other competitor. Both of them get hit down. And then that competitor throws that red shell forward. And that allows Luna to take over 4th place.
If they would have just waited, they would have got Luna with that red shell, and it would be a different story right now. A little bit of patience goes a long way in this game.
A little bit Psycho now going to be here in 3rd place with the dragging banana, just keeping for defense. Could have rolled for a new item with what I would have done there just to get a little bit more offense, but right now not a bad choice to play defensively at all. You want to try and keep your spot in these races, hey, just put the defense, press left trigger and hold the defense behind you. But guess what? Let's see if any of these competitors have anything to avoid this blue shell win.
Now, when you always say that, avoid the blue shell, what are some of the great ways that you can, or some of the great items that you can use to get rid of the blue shell?
Unfortunately, you cannot avoid a bomb that easily or a shot. Absolutely brutal. But guess what? Bradu is going to be able to grab a mushroom on the ground, because if you're holding a mushroom in your hand, shock happens, you're going to be able to use it through that off-road. But then Bradu, unfortunately, getting squished, brings him back down to 4th. And like you said before, you can use a mushroom to dodge a blue shell and an air horn, which is absolutely insane. A mushroom a lot harder to use to dodge a blue shell. But right now, Bradu is working her way up, and this is Kiro here in 4th.
Kiro in 4th place, looking like styling, like always. And that's a great shortcut. We haven't seen any player take it as of yet.
Very true.
And that's a quick one.
Oh, you know what? He got hit by Kiro's boomerang. Batter Cookie all the way in 1st was able to get just barely clipped from it.
No!
And gets hit by the red. They lose the 1st place finish. Brodude was able to play in the red and grab 1st.
Oh, I sense a rivalry starting. I sense a rivalry starting. Raw
That's
Dude
brutal.
and Batter Cookie there up into the end.
Oh my God. You know what? That is the last thing you want to happen to you on this racetrack. Getting clipped by a boomerang all the way down from 4th. You're in 1st. It's the last boomerang throw. You get hit by it, and then guess what? You try to back the banana and then miss the back on the red. It goes right around it. Got the heat-seeking missile tracking on it, and then it takes your 1st place away. Not what you want to see, but my goodness, what an ending.
That's one of those great endings, and it was so funny too, because Batter Cookie thought he had it. He was right there. He was right there.
I got hit by a boomerang, no big deal. But what is the big deal with these racers on deck? We got Bobby, Aerial Postal, Morzilla, Acoustic, Kiwi, Insanity, Sauce, Z, and Rauchi-chan. If you heard your name, go to the back of the arena and get lined up and get ready for qualifier number 2 as we are on the final race of qualifier number 1. We're going to Boo Lake.
Oh, I love a little boo-boo lake. Oh,
boo-boo indeed. Burn it out.
Raw Dude not able to hit the timing correctly to give himself a boost, and instead gave him a not boost.
Yeah, that was, you got to play it extremely right. If you don't hit it right at that 2-second mark, you are not going to have a good time like you see Raw Dude right now. Dropping from 1st to 7th. It's just, and also this track is so short, so you don't have a lot of time to catch back up. If you do make a mistake, a little bit Psycho though, unfortunately, going to get trailed out by those triple greens, and now dropping all the way down to 10.
All the way down to 7. He's still looking good with that Wario, because I love every time he looks back at you.
He really does. he knows who made the mistake. Like, why did you do that?
Why'd you do that? Don't do that.
Oh, man. No! Going to get the controller couldn't stay on the track, and now they're going to be still staying in 10th, thankfully, but my goodness, still on the second lap, still so much time to catch back up, but like I said before, it is a shorter track, so you've got to be able to grab some good items and bring it back. Blue Shell on the way.
Blue Shell on the way, it never misses its mark, and because this is a short track, you've got to play it as a front runner, and that Blue Shell finds it, but Taco Cat says, no.
Was able to use the mushroom to dodge it. We just talked about it. It's a little bit more difficult to do, but if you practice it, you know what to do. We got the Piranha Plant right behind Taco Cat, which most likely is Batter Cookie, but guess what? Taco Cat gonna be able to grab that double item box into another defense. Only Run Wet Red coming, and that's gonna be a first place for Taco Cat. And guess what? Batter Cookie's waiting. He's trying to sabotage, but was not able to take out Kiro. That rounds us out for our top 3.
Oh, man. I want to sing "Sabotage" by the Beastie Boys right now, but I'm gonna let y'all.
Twitch might not let you do that. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna let y'all have that moment. You're welcome for not singing to you, but man, we are getting.
I mean, you're in the setup. You got the Frank Sinatra fit on. I mean, you gotta sing for us at this point. That's all I'm saying.
I do feel a little Frank today. Hold on, let me just try this. Maybe not Frank, but hold on, let me try this. Logan. No. Summit. Logan Summit. Yeah, there we go. Summit. Logan Summit.
Hey. I love it. But guess what? They're going to be sneaking up into these highlights. We're going to be seeing Taco Cat, unfortunately, gets their star ghosted away. They had the right idea going through the shortcut, but you cannot predict when that item's going to be taken away from you. And then Taco Cat, this is going to be, Batter Cookie actually being the one grabbing that first place finish there. Then we got a little bit Psycho, unfortunately. Could not avoid that bomb into the shot.
The look on Little Bit Psycho's face says it all right there.
It really, really does. And the Taco Cat, unfortunately, did not back the banana at the right time or right place. And we do have the standings from this first qualifier.
Look at that. Taco Cat in first place by one measly point. Right behind him is Batter Cookie, and right behind them in third place is Bra Dude with 40 points. Kiro coming in, Sloppy Gunner at 5th, Sky Gloomy at 6th, Triggered at 7th, 8 is Lumina, and number 9 is Little Bit Psycho.
Really great stuff here. And remember, if you didn't do too well, 24 of you are moving on. So just realize that you just stick around, have a great time. You may still have a chance to get into semifinals. Even if you didn't do too well with these smaller nights, especially when we got events going on in other places, you may have a chance to get into the semifinals and get 6 more races in for your money, for your cash prize. Try to get into the cash prize payout. So honestly, just stick around, grab some food. The food here, phenomenal.
Say hi to my man Mike back there.
There you go.
Make new friends.
Why not? You know what? Talk to the community. Ask them what you should be doing. What's the right thing to do? Because the competitive Mario Kart community is popping off right now. We had one of the biggest tournaments in Mario Kart history in Atlanta recently. Biggest prize payout just yet. And honestly had some of the most talented racers across the globe, across the world going there and competing. So guess what? The Mario Kart competitive scene still popping off, still going, and it's still happening. So guess what? You know what? You want to be a part of it. You want to be a part of it. And guess what happens also? Every Saturday is Speedway.
Every Saturday night, we do it just like the Saturday night before. Saturday Night Speedway, live at the HyperX. Come down, have some fun, and we all play Mario Kart. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter.
It does not.
Male, female, they or them. It doesn't matter. Everybody can play a little Mario Kart and have a good time.
Absolutely. And we see that time and time again. We have families here that come out, compete, whether it be for our Friday Frags tourney, which is going to be next week. We had parents coming out for, guess what, Father's Day, trying to beat their kids in Fortnite and trying to do that. You know,
don't do that. Dads, don't do that. Look, you're an adult. If you want to build something, call a contractor. For the love of God, leave the Fortnite building to the kids.
There you go. There you go. But
hurt your back.
Honestly, even coming out here for Speedway, we have families that play together all the time. It is so fantastic to see. It's a whole bonding experience too, being able to just say, hey, I'm going on stage with my kid and we're having a great time racing together and being able to just bond over it. It's something that you won't get really anywhere else, being able to say, hey, we're in one of the biggest arenas known to man for esports, and it's just a really fun time. You got the lights, you got the atmosphere, you got the crowd. It is so fantastic to see. Honestly, every single week we have families coming out here and competing together.
And we have a lovely family that just walked through the door, literally.
There you
as
go.
we were talking about.
There you go.
And each and every single
Transcends age
it
and
does.
time.
It does. And, well, I wish I would stop aging, but we'll talk about that later. You know, the first video game I ever played was with my dad 40-something years ago.
Oh, hello. Bobby's coming down. What's
All
going
right.
on here? What's up? Uh-oh.
All right, we've got some stats. Let's see some stats
Whoa,
right now. What do we got?
Actually? Yes. Wait. Is that actually? Yes. Yeah, so the last time we saw Boo Lake at SNS was September 9th in 2023.
2023, so Boo Lake hasn't been
Wait, what?
played in over a year. So we definitely gotta get some Boo Lake. The
Oh,
problem,
and it was picked. It was a pick track.
it was a pick track.
It was a pick track in semifinals number 2.
Somebody is sadomasochistic.
Oh my, what's crazy is that I heard that so many people enjoy that track actually, like when it came out. That's one of the DLC tracks. People enjoyed it, but it hasn't been picked since September.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. No one enjoys that track.
Apparently not. That no one's picking it in semifinals. Guess what? You got to pick a track. Pick something new.
And I can
September.
I can hear them yelling behind me. They definitely don't agree with me. But guess what I agree with? Rainbow freaking Road.
Yeah, we like to call this one Rainbow Road. It is absolutely a really fun track, but guess what? You are not going to have a fun time if you're not able to hold on and stay on this track. Because guess what? It's pretty difficult. Because
You have to stay on track to be on track.
Yeah, there you go. I do like that one. Big brain puns there. But right now we do have TV on the screen. Gonna be able to trick into the glider, but if you don't get these drafts on this track, you are going to struggle. You're gonna fall at the back of the pack. But we got Mozilla there. Remember, you want to grab 10 coins.
10.
Why do you want to grab 10 coins?
Why do you want to grab 10 points?
Because it helps your top speed. You're actually not going as fast as you can if you don't have 10 coins. Like what? You have 5 coins, you're going faster than someone with 2 coins.
Now,
They
why
are
would you
so
want to go
messed
slow?
up.
Why do you want to go slow? No one wants to go slow. Go fast.
It's a racetrack. It is a racing game. And guess what? It's also a game of luck. Because we did Z being able to avoid that green, bounce the green off the wall, and take out another competitor.
And remember when those greens hit the wall, they become homing pigeons, basically. Once they hit a wall, they'll...
Homing pitches.
Yes!
Yes.
There.
Oh, we got Sauce here who really, oh no, I was about to say that they should not be behind that red shell, but unfortunately gets fired out. Drops down to 7, but still a lot of time left. Mozilla also getting hit out. Don't know by what, but grabs some mushrooms to try and catch up to 3rd, but 3rd place is so far away already. You can see him already grabbing that item box in front of Mozilla, avoids the banana on the road, grabs the double box. Gonna have to pop this immediately. You do not know if a shot's happening, but guess what? Mozilla most likely gonna confirm 4th, and Rochi grabbing 3rd, Bobby in 1st. With the DJ loadout. Don't even know what this man's driving.
I hate how nonchalant Bobby is about this whole thing.
He is.
Literally, as you just saw, real briefly, he's already texting. He's like, hey, I won again.
Even when I'm going on stage, I'm like dialed in. I'm locked, zoned in. Bobby, another first. What can I do here?
I feel like he's like, he's swiping left a lot while he's up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, he's up there with that phone for a reason. I hope he's getting work done.
I don't even know. He is getting work done. He can just grab 1st place. Let's say that much. And honestly, it's really interesting to see also. But I love that he does those things like in qualifiers just to show. It doesn't matter what loadout you have.
Right.
It doesn't matter what character you're picking.
Yes.
You can pick the worst loadout in the game and still get 1st place. That loadout that he was using, not very good at all.
However, let's talk about wheels, though. We can talk about loadouts, and you can say, hey, it doesn't matter what character, it doesn't matter what bike, what car, blah, blah, blah. But there is one defining thing that you must pick when doing your loadout, and that is...
the roller tires. If you want to get rolling, you got to pick the rollers. Or the Azor rollers. They're blue. You got blue or red. Pick one of those. In any cart that you pick, it will help your driving exponentially. Like, actually.
We're not talking about roller dogs at your local 7-Eleven.
No.
We're talking about...
Those are so good, though. I get the
so
spicy
good.
bite.
Somebody get me one?
One week when I was coming down here, I stopped at the 7-Eleven on Russell. Oh, my God. It was the best spicy bite I've ever had in my life.
There's a plug to the 7-Eleven on Russell.
True. I had to shout him out. It was phenomenal.
Cha-ching.
But truly, you want to be rolling, not like a hot dog,
No.
slipping around, going everywhere. You want to be on the track and be on your way to get into semifinals. Roller tires is the first step, and then you want to pick a Teddy Buddy, or if you want to pick Mr. Scooty, one of those two. Ink Splatter also very good for yourself.
Speaking of Mr. Scooty, where is Mr. Scooty?
That is a good question. Maybe you qualifier number 3, because I saw him in the arena. So
All right.
hopefully we'll be seeing him up
earlier.
next.
He didn't smile at me though, so.
Unfortunate. He's locked in. He's always in.
I know.
He's been playing actually extremely well.
He's been playing well, yeah.
Extremely well.
He got well. This is why I don't think he smiled at me.
Oh, and then we're talking about families.
Yeah.
We got a little full circle action. We got Insanity, who is a little bit Psycho's mom. They're both playing, and they've both played actually extremely well. Right now with the Donkey Kong ship cruiser doing work. Got the mushroom
And they
in hand.
got loaded French fries. They you know what? They need to go for a walk or something. Because like those fries, those loaded French fries load me up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love them. Like I said, everything
So
food
good.
here is 10 out of 10. If you want to get some good food, we're gonna fill you up. Get it here. Kiwi somehow avoids it. Got the green shell defense going around the competition and into second place right now. Great work there. But guess what? We got Bobby with the Mario loadout in first, and that lead is just absolutely increasing by every passing second.
I just don't know how you catch Bobby. He's full of confidence and full of purpose. He knows what he's doing here. That was just a waste right there, Acoustic. You're going to have to... Almost got caught by that penguin.
Yeah, that would have been 2 almost very bad situations in a row.
Right?
That would have been not a fun time, but guess what? Insanity is about to bring Insanity on the racetrack. Oh, goes off-road, but still pops the shock, and is going to be able to shake up this racetrack. We do get into the final lap of this track. No, you can't take it. A double shock.
No!
You can't take it without a mushroom. You
Yeah.
gotta use a mushroom. Oh no, and into the frozen lake. Honestly though,
Well, they
that
learned
probably
something.
feels amazing.
They learned something just then,
They
okay?
did. They did.
That's
You know
a
what?
takeaway.
It is. Every single week is a learning experience. This was, whoa! They're gonna get sniped by the bomb getting thrown up. And now going to be seeing Bobby here in second place. Mozilla though going to have to get hit by this red shell. They're gonna drop back, but Bobby also gets hit. Has the mushroom. Bumps Mozilla to the side. And Bobby brings it home.
Bobby Digital with the finish. Morzilla coming in second place, and Kiwi rounding out our top 3. Look, Bobby just making it look easy. Right now, I feel like Batter Cookie and Bobby are just running laps around the
Running
comp.
lap. I mean, but you
but
can't even say that.
Broad Dude can't. Yeah, he'd be upset if I said that.
You know what? All I'm saying, you're seeing all these competitors. You're seeing how well they're actually racing. That one came down to the final second. Morzilla really taking over first place after that double shock situation, being able to take advantage of that, and then, well, unfortunately, just got hit by that red because their item got ghosted away. It was brutal. Didn't have any defense going down for that final section.
And Morzilla walked into the arena all smiles, gave
All
us
smiles.
big
I love
smiles, a toothy grin, and said, "Hey, super stoked." And those first couple races, maybe not so stoked, but after that second place finish, big time psyched.
Absolutely. I honestly, they got to shout out the Cruiser family. They are phenomenal. They are literally every time they come into this arena, you feel the electricity, you feel the energy, you feel the love from that family. It's amazing. I love them all. But what's even better, unfortunately, I'm sorry, Cruiser family, it's Super Bell Subway, my favorite track in the game. And guess what? We are starting it off onto Sauce. Let's see if he's going to be able to dip their way into a first place victory.
I see what you did there. Hey, somebody bring me some French fries and some chicken fingers.
I just had another good chicken place. That's why I got the sauce. But Sauce going to be trying to get around the train. Does it beautifully. No, was able to use the mushroom to get around the double banana.
That was high IQ. High IQ.
Truly an acoustic trying to work their way up, doing a great job. Oh, trying to go for the double. Always want to go for the double item. They spawn so fast. Just want to go for those.
Now, he had 3 mushrooms and did not choose to take the little shortcut. That may come back to haunt them. It may haunt them in their sleep.
Absolutely. honestly, as we do have a blue shot on the way. Not actually going to land on that competitor, a little bit of lag. Gonna try and dodge with the train, and they do! Has the invincibility frames, didn't think they had it, but Bobby using the strats, using the IQ, and now we got Roshi Chan going to be here in second place against the Bull is being a menace right now, let's be honest.
The Boo is the menace, and Roshi Chan over there with a blue Yoshi, I believe. We had a purple Yoshi last week. We got a blue Yoshi this week.
Oh, and now Kiwi going to get shocked after the lightning, so they didn't get an item. And one of these blue Yoshis you're talking about was able to shock dodge. That's going to be Aerial Paco here in second place, trying to take out Bobby. Has the rotating green, could have bumped into him, but opted not to. Little friendly gesture there. Let's see if Bobby's going to be able to repay that friendly gesture. But let's see what they grab. And but another ghost. This Boo is working overtime.
Boo is working overtime, and I don't feel like they're making any friends either. I mean, come on. Boo, boo, boo. Just
oh! Guess what, though? Mozilla dodges the blue, uses their air horn, and guess what? Bobby doesn't get hit by the blue. Now, Aerial Paco has to go through the little shortcut, avoids the green shell across the stage, and Ariel survives the subway.
Ariel coming in first place, Bobby in second, and Roshi Chan in third.
Wow.
And what a great play towards the end by Ariel, just getting it done. Bobby, I don't think he's too pleased with it. Might be sending nasty messages on the text right now, but that was really good play towards the end there.
Yeah, I honestly just want to break that down. What you saw there was Aerial Paco being able to saw the blue shell coming, knew that Bobby had a shroom, so Bobby's going to be able to dodge that blue shell, no problem. He does it on a daily basis, but then says, hey, I'm not going to let you go scot-free. Threw their green shell forward, was able to hit Bobby, but then Mozilla came by, used the air horn, got rid of the blue for Bobby, which was a mistake on their end. They're trying to hit Bobby, but unfortunately they still have the invincibility frames, which was just a crazy ending, to say the least. That's why I love Super Bell Subway. It doesn't get better than that. We're going back to Merry Mountain. We saw this last week.
We did see it last week, and I'm okay with seeing it again. It's very merry, and you know what?
Very pretty.
Like last week, you can almost smell the evergreen trees.
Oh, man, it doesn't get better than that, truly. I mean, bring on the snow already. I walk outside for 2 seconds, and Vegas is melting you.
Yeah, there's no snow here, bro.
Up in Mount Charleston.
Well, you gotta go to the mountains, but
exactly.
not
Merry
here.
Mountain. We're going to Merry Mount Charleston.
I cannot argue with you there.
Thank you. I was trying to make a full circle there. You almost got it.
You got it, bro. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. No one likes to see that. Not having fun at Z23 right now.
Yeah, you know what? Another competitor gave him a good bump. That's what they got. That brought him off the stage. But guess what? Roshi Chan trying to survive. See another competitor getting backed, and now got the banana for defense. Holding on for dear life. Goes through the item box. They have been playing extremely well.
Yes.
Honestly, just keep it up with that top 6 run right now. Throws the banana, but unfortunately, it bounced off the sleigh, which brought it right back down, trying to snipe out these competitors in front of him.
And just remember, you just have to make the top 24. Look, we'll start getting down to the 1s, 2s, and 3s when you get into the grand finals. Look, right now, just qualify. These are qualifiers. Just do enough to get there, play the best that you can, and take a look at the competition so that when you do... Oh, we're going to hit! Yeah, banana in your face! The bananas are the bane of my existence! Well, not if you throw a bomb at you.
No, what really what is worse, the banana or the bomb? Let's be honest here.
Well, I mean, the bomb is the bomb.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that bad.
No, not the
Mozilla gonna get hit by the banana that was thrown off the sleigh from the previous lap. What a move there.
Santa,
a bad move to say the least. Oh my goodness.
Not good presence either. Santa's just dropping off. Hey, Bobby's holding on to a bomb. Bobby Digital doing his thing. He's got 10 coins, so he's going just as fast as he can, which is a little bit of a problem there, hanging into bumping around there.
Yeah, it really is. They're kind of having a rough time with that loadout. We talked about it. You have a loadout like this, like Mozilla's, where you drift normally, and then you have inward loadout where you actually tilt. And you can take these turns a little bit faster, a little bit stronger, but right now we do have Bobby who's trying to just hold on to first place for this final race, and it's looking like they have the lead, they have the space, and they have another 15 points in the bank.
Yo, somebody grab your ATM card because Bobby Digital needs to make a deposit.
He is going to be inserting some cash if this momentum continues throughout these rounds. But guess what? Like we talked about before, when it comes down to grand finals, it is not anyone's game. Everyone has a chance for that prize pool. But right now, with that final race, that's going to be calling it for qualifier number 2.
All right, so we've gone through 2 qualifiers thus far. The night going by very quickly, just as these racers are racing very quickly as well. We are seeing the start of a real rival, some real rivalries here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're seeing it. That everyone, the community knows each other, and we're going to be seeing that with the highlights and seeing how that's going down. You're seeing this with the community every single week, just knowing, hey, you know what? When this happens, it happens. They know who's good, who's running in the front, and they don't want them to get away scotch-free. You got to do what you got to do. As we now seeing, oh man, unfortunately getting shocked out of the item box, not having anything to protect themselves with. This is going to be Z, unfortunately, falling down off the track, gets bumped off to the side. That top path, so dangerous. And then Aerial Apostle trying to enter the Matrix. No, got stopped by that banana. And my goodness, it was just a really tough qualifier to say the least, with all the items, all of these shells, all the bombs, all the ghosts. Everything was working against these competitors.
But those darn bananas keep coming back.
Those plantains.
I don't like the bananas. Yo, we saw it last week. The bananas became very frustrating for a lot of racers. And you know what? We're seeing it again this week. The banana is the bane of a racer's existence right now. Forget about that purple shell. Forget about the lightning. Yo, those bananas are all over the place, and
they really are.
People are having trouble avoiding them.
They truly, truly are. But guess what? We're going to be seeing qualifier number 2 standings right off the bat, off that highlight reel. We got Bobby with 57 points in first place, Aerial Apostle in second with 44, Morzilla in third with 40, Rochi-chan in fourth with 37, Kiwi in fifth with 32, Sauce in sixth with 27, Z in seventh with 26, Acoustic in eighth with 18, and Insanity in ninth with 10 points. Remember, if you didn't do too well, you still may have a chance of getting into semifinals. Remember, there's only one more qualifier to go.
One more qualifier today. By the way, Insanity, the way they're spelling their name reminds me of the Pizza Hut nerd. All right, I'm showing my age right now. Oh, man.
No. I'm not looking.
It was a commercial back in the day, the pizza.
2 things to look up at this commercial break now.
So terrible.
Truly, I remember those old Pizza Hut days, but my good. Remember when they used to have a buffet? You used to have a little salad bar and everything?
Here's a piece of trivia for you.
Uh-oh.
Up until kale became something that we eat on the regular, the #1 buyer of kale in the country was Pizza Hut because they used it to put on their salad bars. Not as a thing that you could choose, but as garnish around so the ice, so you didn't see the ice.
Really? Actually, that's crazy.
That's how old I am, folks.
That's crazy. I wouldn't have ever guessed. That's next week's trivia question. If you don't get it right, you weren't watching.
Marissa, write that down.
Write that down. Why did Pizza Hut use kale, and were they the #1 importer of kale? Well, we got 2 questions,
Wait,
actually.
we got 2.
2 questions. True or false? The Pizza Hut sponsored next.
I could just see the look on their face like,
oh, no.
Dude. Really?
This is the HyperX arena, not the Pizza Hut arena. What are you talking about?
How hype are we right now?
You know what? So shout out Pizza Hut. I just had it like last week. It was very, very good. But just saying. But we do have the current top 24. We're breaking it down. If you see your name, you are still in it. You are still in it. Remember, there are a few more spots that have to get filled up from this final qualifier. We got Bobby, Taco Cat, Batter Cookie, Air Apostle, Bruh Dude, Morzilla, Kiro, Rochi-chan, Sloppy Gunner, Kiwi, Sauce, Sky Gloomy, Z, Triggered, Acoustic, Lunam, Little Bit Psycho, and Insanity rounding us out for our current top 24 for semifinals. So
wow, you did that like a pro.
Thank you. You know what? You got to just put the names together, and then the brain does the rest a little bit, and hopefully your eyes agree with it. But honestly, really great work so far. This is your current top 24 who are in semifinals. So you may have another chance at another 6 races coming up very soon after this qualifier. Another 4 races coming up.
We got another 4 races, so buckle up, sit back, relax. strap on your seatbelt because you've never been on a ride like this before with
You really
Osu and
haven't.
Rapid Control the Maestro. At the same time, King Adult Prime right here in the middle of the HyperX.
That would actually be a really fun Mario Kart track, being on a roller coaster. I think that would actually kind of go crazy, unironically. I don't know how they already haven't done it, but I think that would be a really fun original track.
It's kind of crazy that they haven't done it, right?
That they have a water park, but they don't
Right.
got an
Roller
amusement park. You know what? I think that'd actually be really fun. You're getting chased down by the actual track, you know.
And
actual
now that
cart.
we've given Nintendo an idea, it's time for Nintendo to send us the 2 carts that we need to be able to race around the Luxor. Trust me, Nintendo, you want us to race around the Luxor. Send
Truly.
us some Mario Karts. We're just gonna need 2.
Free advertisement for Mario Kart. Honestly, at the end of the day, I mean, not out of their pockets, but you know what?
I'm
It's
not
still
gonna
free
put
for
them
us.
together though. If they have to be put together, I'm not doing that. All right, I'm just saying.
I'll take a few hours out of my day to try and figure out how to put together that Mario Kart. I'll do it for you. Do it for you.
Do it for the team, bro.
Yes. I mean, truly, I think that would actually be actually hilarious, getting chased down by security in the Mario Kart. Let's do it.
I mean, if that's not the best commercial for Saturday Night Speedway, I don't know what is.
Truly, getting chased down by the security blue shells. Let's be honest here. But,
Security blue shells. You know what? We got to start calling them that. They're not gonna like it, but
no, not at all. But you
hey,
know
I
what?
see a Yoshi.
In the darkness, hiding themselves, trying to hide in the shadows right now.
They're,
but that's
they're
gonna be
currently raising money for Alzheimer's disease.
yeah. They
And
were able to do the longest day of summer. Was able already to raise right around $5,000. Yeah, $5,000. It was absolutely insane. I mean, honestly, shout out to Aerial Apostle. They're talking about it. Mr. Scooty on the screen, going down the line right now. They are looking fresh. They are looking amazing. At this point, my goodness, I cannot wait to see
And
how these cameras are going to do.
apparently, Lisa Loeb has joined us on stage, and she will be. If anybody gets that joke, please come up and pat me on the shoulder.
Any sort of recognition, please.
I just need to feel not as old as I feel right now.
Cat plush provided by my amazing sister. Let's go!
Yeah, let's go to your amazing
The
sister.
axolotl cat is crazy. I love it. I love it.
Next time, give your sister her name, okay?
So we can shout them out.
Because I can see your parents being like, your sister has a name. Okay, I'm just saying.
You know what? At least acknowledging that they exist. That's the first step. You know what? But we're getting ready. We're getting started. There are currently 4 more races to go in this qualifying rounds. We'll see who's going to be able to make it out alive in this final qualifier of the night.
Who's going to be first? Who's going to be last? And if you're not first, you are? Heck yeah, that's what we learned from Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby, but you know what? You gotta just Ricky Bobby playing it to heart. Bobby in first place. If you don't believe it, you're seeing it here. We're gonna be going on the randomizer though. Where are we going? We're going to the Switch Rainbow Road. This one's really fun. I enjoy it. It doesn't get picked often at all, but when we do get to see it, I think it's so fun.
I would believe that the competitors would feel the same as you on this. I know I do. You don't get to see it that much, but you'll love to see it when you do.
It's just so pretty. I mean, honestly, you're getting to see the colors, the racetrack. I mean, you're in space. What is there not to like about it? Being able to race
Mario Kart in space!
Truly, what is there not to like? It's so gorgeous. It's so pretty to see the other parts of the track while you're turning. It's so great and fantastic. We got JDex on the screen right now. A very amazing racer and really doing a great job staying in first place right now.
Now, I've got a bone to pick with JDex. JDex is the reason I'm wearing this tuxedo. I said to JDex, I will wear a tuxedo if you wear your tuxedo shirt. Guess what he's not wearing?
The tuxedo.
I'm sad.
Wonder.
Oh, what a great play right there by Alley Cat.
Oh my God, was able to avoid the green, gets thrown forward, avoids the banana in the middle of the double item box, but then gets flag trailed by the green that was held behind someone. Tried to survive, but unfortunately did not come out on top on that exchange.
And we've got Mr. Scooty and Ankles. We saw them. They are weekly pioneers of the great Mario Kart experience here at HyperX Arena. Ankles getting a little bit of that lightning. You don't like to see that.
No, not at all, but man-child being able to get through that cannon section, through the lightning, that's going to be huge for them. Grabbing that red shell for defense for Dyna. throw it out, trying to just make up some distance with JDEX now. Going to be able to avoid it, because guess what? It went on the opposite path. It doesn't even matter. But the blue shell knows what path to go down to hit first place, and that's going to be JDEX getting hit right after the boost panels, which is going to be brutal trying to catch up to first place. But guess what? We got Super Dom bringing it back and coming back. Honestly, great to see them back. Going to be able to throw that red shell forward. It does not land. JDEX had the protection to avoid that red.
Well, there's a lot of twists and turns, and there's not a lot of barriers to keep you up here. So those shells are just going to run a little bit wide.
Yeah, absolutely. And oh my goodness, Manchild almost getting dragged out by those triple bananas. Shot comes out, Ankles is able to just barely stay on the racetrack, and now trying to just say, hey, do not switch me. I am begging you. JDEX going to go wide on this one. Going to drop down to fourth. Going to have to take a lot of spots down. Super Dom in first place, has the defense, has the distance, and has 50 points.
And remember, if you get first, second, or third, look, those points will move you up very, very quickly. It's really big if you get first, second, or third. So don't count yourself out if you're at the back of the pack, because one finish, a top 3 finish will get you right back in there.
Oh, absolutely. And that's what I love about it, right? Even if you have a couple bad races, you still have a huge chance. You already saw on the bubble. You already seen the competitors who are barely in semifinals right now. So if you're able to just get one first place, you're going to be seeing yourself skyrocket. Even if you're able to grab like top 6, even like 6th, 7th, or 8th consistently, you'll see yourself in the point totals just going higher and higher and higher. Right now, like we talked about, you're just trying to qualify for that top 24 and try and get into the next round. But we are getting into the next race. The randomizer is going, it is brewing, and we are going to Sherbetland.
A little rando racing for you here as we finish up these qualifying rounds and get into, well, soon enough we're going to find out who will be in the money. They're in the money. All you have to do is get in the money. Just don't go home and you'll probably be in the money.
Absolutely. You got to just say, hey, I'm going to enjoy myself, get some game time, and say, hey, I'm going to be chilling in the HyperX arena, because you will be melting if you try and go outside and walk the strip right now.
Way too hot out there.
Yeah, that's the place to be. We got the ventilation in the AC.
I'm sitting next to Pidgey, so we know it's hot.
Hey. Manchild, though, is going to be here in 7th place. Going to be able to avoid all the chaos, avoid the red, grabbing double item box. Great move there, and now you're going to be able to roll into a lightning Christmas combo right there. You got Super Dom in 2nd place.
Super Dom using those boosts at the exact right moments and making it work for them, as Mr. Scooty gets those darn bananas.
Once again, you cannot escape him, and he cannot get around the icicles on the track. Manchild's going to be here in 7th place. Hasn't made much catch-up, hasn't made much of a run-up just yet, but we'll see what happens. Ankles here in 5th place. Sees the red shell coming, checks that back hammer. The back hammer is so important. Uses the star to hit out another competitor, and now that competitor's going to get hit by a front play. Ankles gets around it somehow. Blue shell on the way to JDEX.
Ankles is going to have a chance to take over first place here, as JDEX is going to try to avoid, but there is no avoiding that shell. Still in first place, though.
Still in first place. If you don't know, get hit by a blue shell, red shell, or otherwise, that is a 3-second stun timer. So guess what? That's just showing that they're around 6 seconds ahead from this from Ankles here in 2nd place.
Now, how important is that drift around that spot?
Yeah, you do not want to go in that water. If you go in the water, you are going to be going back in spots, back in time probably to where you want to be in the first lap, so you wouldn't go into that water spot. But right now, Mr. Scooty is going to be able to avoid that back green and avoid the blue.
Yeah, and now JDEX he's chose to go under the sea.
Under the sea.
Now, he prefers it down there. Do you prefer above or below?
Below's actually faster, but we're going to be seeing JDEX losing it by Ankles grabbing first place, Manchild grabbing 3rd.
Ankles just made JDEX grab his, and boy, that was right down to the last millisecond.
Really was. You know what? Just talking about which path is faster, unfortunately, JDEX did not have the speed, got hit, and guess what? That allowed Ankles to just barely scooch by and grab that first place finish.
By the hair of their chinny chin chin. I mean, you say scooch, and it was a tight scooch.
It really, really was. It was a battle to the very end. I mean, truly, I mean, as you saw, I mean, JDX having a 6-second lead is absolutely insane, but then if you have the items, if you know how to use them, if you know how to chain them, you will be able to catch up to first place pretty easily. 3 seconds is a lot of time to get stunned.
It's a lot of time here, and as we've always said, this game is unforgiving. If you're in first place, don't get comfortable. Don't rest on your laurels. Please, for the love of God, don't smile too much, because the game will know it, and the game will come back, and the game will make you pay for it each and every single time.
But we are going back to Waluigi Pinball, a suiting location for being here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it is. It's the closest we're going to get to a Vegas map.
We do have the Pinball Hall of Fame right across the street.
Have you ever been there?
Not yet. I heard it was very cool.
It is wicked cool, but don't film in there. They don't like that. Yeah, don't put lights on in there. They've got more cats than you can shake a stick at.
Real, like actual.
Yeah, there's like 9 cats that live there.
No kidding.
I'm
That's
dead
crazy.
serious.
All right, now I really want to go now.
I know,
Honestly.
because you like cats a little bit.
There you go. There we go. But Mr. Scooty's going to be here in 6th place, going to have those triple greens, trying to get around the pinball. Alley Cat, though, cutting it super close, but was able to go wide. Sees the triple greens right beside her. Gotta be careful. Grabs the single item box, slows down on this turn to take it extremely tight, and grabs that Ultra Mini Turbo, working their way up to 3rd.
And Alley Cat holding that red shell for protection and defense. It will probably work out, as that just didn't work out for Super Dom. Back-to-back, destroyed in 5th place now.
Yeah, now got to be careful. Triple greens right in front of them. Got to space themselves out. That's going to be Mr. Scooty with those triple greens. They're going to be able to hold on to those for the time being. Never mind. Backs the entire pack.
It doesn't matter how long you hold on to them for.
It really doesn't, because you caused an absolute traffic jam like we saw coming in here tonight. JDX is going to be here in 4th place. Once again, happen to be aware of the triple items in front of them, trying to just say, hey, I do not want to get hit by anything right now. I'm trying to just use these shrooms when I can.
Anyways, we're going to move on from that, as Manchild is in 1st place, comfortably in 1st place with those 3 bananas full of potassium, but full of trouble for the rest of the competition.
Oh, going to be able to grab the single item box, but not roll for more items. Opts to keep the triple bananas in first. Not actually the best choice you could have made there. Oh, where did that come from? Off the bouncers. Is going to have a snipe with the bomb. Just as a lock-on missile. What are we playing? I didn't realize that we put on Call of Duty right now.
Yo, Mr. Scooty getting the bad end of the stick once again after last weekend.
Bad end of the bomb, to say the least.
True to form, and once again, not happening.
Now we're seeing Ankles here in 2nd. Still having Superdome in 1st place. Throws the green shell forward, not going to land. It's going to go right past him. And now having those triple bananas, all we're waiting for is potentially a blue shell for a shot to happen. Which, honestly, with how much time is still left on this track, one of the longest tracks in the game, we'll see what happens here. Will they be able to avoid the pinballs? Will they be able to survive? Red shell coming by. Going to be able to avoid that one. Driving in a straight line, not a bad choice at all. That's my favorite thing. And we cast the Garza. I cast the Garza. Getting hit by the blue. Allows Ankles to take over first. Gets dragged out by triple greens. And Ankles grabs 15 points.
And Ankles had the defensive measure to be able to allow them to not get trapped with a 3-second penalty by getting hit by that shell, and it would have hit right before the finish line, and we would have had one of those too close to call finishes again, right?
Literally, a Lightning McQueen finish would have happened, but man, what an unfortunate ending to get hit out there. Oh man, you did everything in your power. You did all the right things. I love just driving in a straight line. That's the max speed you could actually get if you're just driving straight. If you're not drifting, you go a little bit slower, but if you're driving in a straight line, that's the way to do it. But unfortunately, could not drive fast enough to get away from that blue shell, and it's what causes many races to come to a sad end.
Well, they told me in math class that the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line in between them, right?
Oh, there you go.
I mean, I'm not a math guy, but I'm just saying here.
That's all you're saying. You know what?
You
know what? Granted, the right thing to do is like snake yourself into first, like to keep your lead going, grabbing mini turbos, going back and forth. But if you're driving in a straight line, you're still going extremely fast, in my opinion.
As I laugh, because onomatopoeia.
Oh,
Boom.
yeah.
Thump. Right? It's onomatopoeia.
There you go. There you go. Man-Child, though, is going to start us out in this one, the one who got hit out at the end of the last race. You know what? It ended out that race in 5th place, so let's see if they're going to be able to redeem themselves after that brutal finish, which was just so sad to see, but guess what? They are ready, and they are trying to look for that turn, which they get right back up to 2nd place.
And I didn't see anybody hit that wall. I like to play the wall when it's available. How do you feel about it?
Truly, it's never a bad choice to say, hey, I want to go wide. I want to stay away from the other competitors like you're seeing here. Going wide and losing one spot is better than getting hit by triples and going down 3.
Now, I said it's onomatopoeia because that thump is the name of the course, but the thump is those big stone blocks coming down and ending your room.
Yep, those are the thumps. And honestly, on this track, they're not too terrible to deal with, but they can actually ruin your day pretty easily. As we see Angels going to be able to use those triple shrooms through the shortcut and work their way up to 1st place. Back to Banana, doesn't land it. Mr. Scooty, field goal through the double bananas in the double cut, or the double item box there. Mr. Scooty now having the triple greens. Avoids the green, almost gets hit out, but will they be able to avoid the fire flowers? They do. Pops the shroom, but gets hit. Has no defense for the red.
We saw that was a firefight to the finish right there that ended up with Angles and Mr. Scooty getting thrown into the back. Not too far back, but that's going to hurt Angles right there. I spoke to Sue 2nd to 9th just like that. And 3rd place, Super Dom, back better than before. Hey now, Super Dom's back.
There we go, back in 1st place, trying to catch up. Oh, no, okay, they actually a little bit of that happens sometimes. And got to choose the Super Dom though. Only had the mushroom to avoid that green, but unfortunately could not get around it. Man-Child is going to be here in 1st place still, trying to redeem themselves on the last run, but unfortunately gets air horn out. Will there be a blue to save them, to give them a little bit of fun, a little bit of redemption? Only time will tell. Uses the horn, hits 2 separate competitors. Alleycat dropping down to 6, has an air horn of their own. No blues, no shots. It's Jadex is 1st on the final race.
Not even wearing the tuxedo shirt, but doesn't need it. Makes it look easy. Jadex taking 1st place. Dude, everything that could have happened to a player happened to somebody on that course.
It really, really did. I mean, this last qualifier and this one have been absolutely brutal. Non-stop action.
Yeah.
My goodness, looking at the point total already, it has been a very close back-to-back-to-back battling it out, and it's going to be very interesting once we got those scores up.
Each week these battles keep getting closer and closer, and we're seeing some of the same names, but it's great to see new names get in here and battle it out, because somebody out there is better than somebody here.
That is true. That is true. We've seen it time and time again. Even competitors tonight coming out and racing extremely well, and we're going to be seeing that in this highlight reel presented for you guys. We're seeing Alleycat, unfortunately, going to get bumped off to the side of Rainbow Road. You talked about the no barriers, but oh my God, Jadex had 2 bombs and could not use them.
Look at the look on Ankles' face. That says it all right there.
And then we got Super Dom, unfortunately, getting hit 1 and then a 2. And then we got Mr. Scooty with the absolutely most savage straightaway usage of greens I've seen in a minute, as we got Ankles here in 3rd place. Got the mushroom, but not the cut.
And that's where it all went down.
It really, really did. Yeah, really went down there because of gravity.
It did. Absolutely.
Oh, man. That's been a really fun qualifier. Just the bumpiness and everyone getting hit off the stage just because of another competitor hitting them, not even with an item, just bumping them off the stage has been so fun to watch.
Yeah, you get too close to a Kardashian or a Beyonce and you get bumped too. I'm just saying.
Oh, there you go.
Bump.
There you go. There you go. But man, what an exciting qualifiers this has been. Just a non-stop action, great item usage, really just trying to say when is the best time to use my items to give myself the best chance of getting 1st place. But it looks like we do have the scores of qualifier number 3.
Numero Trace. We've got Ankles in 1st place with 47, and Jadex right behind by 1 point in 2nd place. Man-Child making 3rd place. Super Dom with 41 points in 4th. Alleycat, big drop off from 4th to 5th, 34 points right there. Mr. Scooty shown making his way in the world today with 29 points. Chippy Chan, fun to say, 29 points in 7th place. Rapid in 8th place with 19. And Gamer 01 bringing up the rear with 7 points.
There you go, and we will have our first semifinalist up momentarily. We'll see how that's going to go there, but man, I am excited to see how this is going to round out, because now we got semifinals number 1, Bobby, Batter Cookie, Jadex, Manchild, Bradu,
Wow.
Kiro.
Everybody's
Alley Cat.
in this one.
Everybody is here. This
All
is
right.
the Smash announcement of the century.
I got a question for you before you go through all that. Are we playing for, if Bobby beats Batter Cookie today, does Batter Cookie drop out of first place and Bobby pick up? This could be the battle for first place, is what I'm saying.
It could be. The rankings, actually, you might not be wrong there, but only time will tell. As we do round out this semifinals, Alley Cat, Kiwi, Chibi Chan, Sky Gloomy, Triggered, and Acoustic. If you heard your name, go into the back of the arena, get lined up, and get ready for semifinals. 6 races, pick your tracks, and whoever gets first gets to ban a track in grand final.
Oh, that's right. You could ban. Yo, and it comes in, it's so important too, because you can play it defensively, pick a track that you just don't like, or you can pick one of the players that you just don't like and find a track that they like and ban that for 'em. Ban this, baby.
Why not? You know what? You have so many options. There's 96 tracks in the game. Pick one of them that you don't like and just say, hey, I would rather not race on this than do anything else tonight. But honestly, I am excited to see how this semifinals is going to go down. Who's going to make it out alive? Top 6 gets in the money, and we will be back with Speedway semifinals number 1.
Everybody, it's your man Oski Champ, the host of Username Taken, here to let you know that we are doing a special giveaway. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're giving away an incredible HyperX package. I'm talking about a HyperX hat and shirt. You're gonna walk away with some beautiful headphones, a mouse mat, keyboard, and mouse. This is like around $300 worth of value, and we're giving it away to you. Here's how you can enter. To join, you must first be subscribed to the Username Taken channel. For an additional entry, each video that you comment on and like gives you a new chance to win. When we reach 1,000 subscribers, we will randomly pick a winner from the comments. The winner gets a HyperX package. The winner will be told in a YouTube comment and must reply within 48 hours. For more details, visit YouTube's contest policies.
Growing up, I always wanted to do so many things.
I wanted to be a vet.
I wanted to be an actor.
When I was really little, I don't know why, but I wanted to be a pastor. When I was like a small child.
I wanted to be a celebrity, like by any means necessary.
This is Spike Drop Vegas Heist.
These players are playing for a lot of money today.
I'm only here for a 2P. I don't really care about any other place.
My dad is a gamer.
My dad.
My brother, my grandmother.
My dad's a big gamer, still is.
People will either like me or they will hate me, and I think that's fine. I'm okay with that.
I can't even comprehend what is going on, but I like it.
I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around now, turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around now, turn around now. I just wanna turn around, dance, 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 dance. I just wanna clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, turn around.
welcome back to the behind of Pidgey's and Logan's head of Speedway. We are currently getting ready to get in this first semifinals, and honestly, I did not know what I was looking at first.
Here's the thing, you know what I'm really stoked about? I have hair back there.
There you go.
I don't get to see back there very often, and I'm old enough to know that that view showed me that I see. He knows what I'm talking about. I've got hair back there. Hey, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. Thank you to production for showing me that.
There you go. There you go. You know what? Great things happen at Speedway. You discover so many great things about yourself. Hey, maybe more money in your bank once you win this tournament, or you know what? You learn, hey, the game gives you hair. Who knows? But
or you lose hair from the game. I mean, it depends on how good you are at the game.
Or put some hairs on your chest, you know, with how brutal the Mario Kart action is. Who knows what happens here at Speedway? But my goodness, we are getting ready for the first semifinals. Like I talked about before, it's 6 races. It's gonna be able to pick tracks now.
Yes.
You get first overall. You get to ban a track in grand finals. So it's a lot of great stuff starting and happening with the semifinals.
And you know, with the semifinals, you're one step closer to being in the money. Heck yeah, you will be. That's what it's all about. So you can go back there, tip your bartenders and your waitresses well and everybody, and just make sure that everyone here is doing well. Make sure you grab yourself a soda or water and have a great time while you're here. And you know what? You get to get under the lights. I cannot tell you how amazing that truly is.
It really is.
When you're sitting here under the lights with everybody looking at you, and there's that moment where you go, hey, Mom, I think I made it.
Truly, unironically, I mean, we've had so many famous people here, so many celebrities. We had Mr. Beast sitting in the same spots you were at. They did a whole League of Legends tournament. They were, I mean, you got like Tyler One, you got Emeru, all of it. Literally, if you know an esports person, you know a person who's in the industry, you know a person who's like a celebrity of any sort in the gaming space. They have been here. They've been competing. Ludwig did a whole Smash Brothers tournament here. It was, I mean, there's just been so much history, so much built here. I remember coming here 2 years in a row. They used to have the League of Legends All-Star event here.
Yep.
Faker being played on the same stage that you're playing on now. So much history just built on the same exact stage that you're playing Mario Kart on now. Nowhere else can you say that in Las Vegas, honestly.
And maybe even in the world, because we are at the world famous HyperX Arena live on the Las Vegas Strip inside of the lovely Luxor Hotel and Casino. And what lovely map are we going to be playing?
Grumble Volcano. Gonna start us out on the first race of semifinals. We already got the competitor, the Yoshi, going, and we're gonna be seeing him down in 10th place for him. It is Grumble Volcano though. There's a lot that you can do to bring yourself back up to the front of the pack.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this is one of those maps that you can play a little slow and low because you will get that tempo and give yourself a chance to get back.
Oh, absolutely. There's a ton of great shortcuts, and a lot of them are actually more difficult than you can actually imagine. Oh my God. Almost hits the self, but was able to have some collateral damage and hits another competitor, but unfortunately goes off-road. That's going to slow him down, bring him back down to 9th. They're up to 7th, and now back down to 10th, but still so much time left to go.
And not being able to stay on the map right now has definitely slowed their pace down. They've got 7 coins. Want to try to pick up those last 3 so that you can get up to top speed. We're checking in on Alley Cat using that banana, that nanner as defense right now.
Alley Cat sees the boomerang in front of him, going to avoid it for the time being, and now going to be able to drift their way around these corners and going to be able to hold off for dear life. Those fireballs forward, but cannot avoid the green, bouncing off the walls of the volcano. Fire is happening. Fire is being spit out, not out of the volcano, but out of these players' hands with those fireflies. Now Kiro going to be here in 7th place. Triple Shroom has a lot of ground to make up. Chippy Chan also here to throw the green off the track, but guess what? Grab some more mushrooms for their trouble.
And just like Sugarcoat, we were bouncing off the walls again. But you know what? This track doesn't have as many walls as you might like. And you can definitely find yourself in some hot lava and in a little bit of trouble as well.
Oh, absolutely. And a lot of people are in trouble getting hit by that blue belt. Going in the middle of the track, but Bobby holding a star up up to first place, using it to avoid the blue shell. Great move there. Now we got Batter Cookie right behind Jadex, has the triple shrooms. Never mind. They're going to drop those, but has the glider to go off the boost panel. Great move there. Jadex grabs double item boxes, but that's not going to be the best items you can get right now because guess what? They're going to get hit by that red, but then use the shroom off the side of the canyon, and Bobby still grabs first.
Bobby Digital coming in first place, Batter Cookie second place, and Jadex in third place right there, rounding out that top three. And those are some of the top three competitors that we see week after week. Those are the people that if you come in here and you're like, yo, who do I gotta go get? Go get Batter Cookie, go get Jadex, and go get freaking Bobby, and just be like, go after them. Oh, absolutely. Those are the three you want to take down. You know what? If a couple competitors got together and maybe even had a conversation about who they should, I'm just saying.
Whoa! Trying to talk about teaming up against Bobby? Come on.
I'm just saying. Yeah,
it's an equal racetrack. You know
I just became a hated caster. I mean, I am not getting Christmas cards anymore. That is for sure.
No, I mean, to be honest, I mean, there's been so many times, especially like when I was competing here at Speedway, there was been so many times, especially in semifinals, grand finals, where I would intentionally, you know what, you see their loadouts, you see what they're playing. I would intentionally, you know what, even if I lose a spot and they go back 5 spots, it was worth it for me to try and make it as hard as it can be to make them have such a harder time to catch back up in these races. So honestly, if you want to, I would also recommend, hey, just saying, if you got triple greens, see Bobby, Jadex, Batter Cookie, any of them, boom, slam into them, bring them to the back of the pack, and try your best to keep them on their toes. But we are starting with the second race of semifinals. We are going to Moo Moo Meadows.
Get out the cows, baby. Somebody bring me my milking pail because it's time for cereal.
Get out the cows and start heating up those fryers because we are sure hungry for one. Triggered is going to be here in 11th place. That was one of our records we got to Trigger going to be able to use that mushroom through the off-road. Going to be able to throw that red shell board. But Kiwi, unfortunately, got to press that brake button too close to the triple bananas. It gives you a lot of time to react to it, but it's up to you to have the reaction to go back and get away from those triple items.
Those darn triple bananas! The bananas!
You can't hide from them. They're always there.
Hate those nanners, man.
And now Manchild's going to be here in second place as the red shell gets around the cows. Great move there. Great mini turtle into the trail. Avoids the back green as well. That's not going to be trailing off them. But Bobby right now going to be in first place and just gaining such a huge lead. But Chippy Chan used the red and didn't know there was a green coming and just squeezed right in to hit them and get them spun out. Alley Cat's here in second.
Yeah, that was a point of the game just coming back to kick them in the butt because they had those circulating red shells and it was just perfect timing on that green shell to make its way through.
Absolutely, and now Zero. Oh, you saw the bullet bill stop right in front of the red.
Right in front of it, just asking for an autograph.
That's so unfortunate. That's something that I would actually be tilted out of my mind if that happened to me. But Batter Cookie going to lose their double bananas. The ghost comes out, but Jadex is going to be able to take over first. Bobby in second and Batter Cookie in third.
I mean, literally deja vu all over again, as Yogi Berra used to say. And we're seeing those same 3 names at the top of the pack. So we know. Yeah, those are your top competitors that you gotta get after.
They're some of the best in Las Vegas, some of the best in the world. It is ridiculous to know how good they are at this game. But truly, like I talked about before, you saw it in qualifiers. It's not impossible. Just because they're good at the game gives you the items you need to win the race. We saw Bobby leading the pack, had like a 6-second lead between themselves and second place, but was still hit out and taken out by Jadex. If you use your items right and you use them well, you will be able to take out these top racers.
Yeah, and we've said it. You cannot lose faith. If you're in the back of the pack and you just hold down the button and go forward. Keep going forward, and something good will happen because this game has a knack of knocking you down when you're at your highest peak.
It really, really
your
does.
Your summit, if you might.
You'll get credit one of these days. You'll get a pat on the back one of these days.
One of these years it'll happen. Mom, where are you?
Mario Circuit's going to be our next track, serving it up fresh. This is actually a really fun one. The ending shortcut is insanely strong. If you have some triple shroom, you'll be able to fly by 12,000 people and some. So honestly,
fly by the seat of your pants.
Oh, honestly, if you're able to grab some shrooms for that ending section, it's going to be great. But what's not great is Sky Gloomy and another competitor getting hit out by double greens, just flying right by him. That's going to bring him down to 9th place.
And that's that luck factor we've talked about time and time again. You know what? You couldn't have wrote that in a movie.
You really couldn't. It's literally just a action sequence kind of situation going on here. You do have Sky Gloomy being able to draft up and loses a force though, and sees the other competitor just drafted up, get dragged out by a green shell, and Shock comes down.
And it doesn't come down in a good place either, as Acoustic kicks back from second to fourth and is able to find themselves in the title. Let's see what they get. They get one of those darn bananas. Well, if you can't beat them, join them. But he threw the darn banana off the map. That's not going to do you any good.
Yeah, no, Chippy can't see it. Another competitor getting backed by a green shell. See him grabbing that double item box. Great work there. I would have held onto it. Could have used it right here into the double item box past these late posts. But honestly, just trying to get away from the chaos is not a bad choice either. Sees the triple greens and more triple greens coming by and throws their own triple greens. Everyone gets a green shell and uses the shroom after they get hit, which causes them to go down to 0 miles per hour. You want to use, well, use it before they got hit. You want to use it after you get hit to get back up to top speed.
They were the Oprah Winfrey of shells at one point, but that didn't.
The fall from high graces and Battered Cookie almost snipes himself with a bomb, and Jadex going to get hit by a red. You should have just let the blue shell do the work for you. But Jadex now going down to Jimmy Bobby here in first place. Double shrooms, I talked about it. You're able to use them through this shortcut. You're going to be able to win the race. Has an air horn also. What a lucky pull. Stops at the finish line.
And you know what fun is? Winning. That's what fun is, winning. Bobby Digital, he's having fun right now. He knows what the winning speed is, and that speed is you know what? Somebody draft him. Get behind him, draft him, and somebody's got to beat one of these three guys.
Oh, absolutely. Honestly, it's just been the top three, same exact people, time and time again. And it really does come down to saying, hey, you know the shortcuts, you know what to do, and just get up to 10 coins, take these shortcuts, hold on to your shrooms until those shortcuts happen, and you'll be good to go. There are so many things in this game that actually allow you to combat and counter so many things that you feel like are out of your control. You know what? Like I talked about before, getting hit by a red shell, but you have a shroom in your hand, use it, you get back up to top speed. It's like the red shell didn't even exist.
Hey, if you get knocked down, what do? You get back up again.
That's the way to do it with any game. Anyhow, especially with Mario Kart, there's 3 laps, and those 3 laps mean everything. And it doesn't, and you're never out until the final line is crossed. But we are going to a random Peach Gardens.
I could use a peach pie right now. Why? Every time it's like, hey, we go moo moo, I want a burger. We go donut, I'm like, where's a pink box? And now,
there you go. Have you seen that new pink box down on the Fremont Street, guys? Hey, that's pretty cool.
When I got your suit, I was right there.
Oh, you know what? I'm looking forward to seeing what you're bringing in next week. You got this fresh Luigi outfit, you know what? It's from Fremont, but we'll see what happens. We'll be seeing what happens here at Peach Gardens. Really fun track. You don't see it that often, honestly. A lot of people enjoyed it, but then opted to pick other tracks now. It's really interesting because I think it does give you a lot of space, a lot of room to make mistakes, but also catch back up. It's a very long track.
And there's a couple quick shortcuts in it as well.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing too crazy. But
yeah, you're seeing like exactly those little corners right there, and then getting hit by a boomerang. That's not a very good shortcut, but still. Oh, goes around. You want to grab the double item box. Try your best to do that. And then Kiro gets the trick off the mount there, and then was able to trail out another competitor in 3rd place. Avoids the blue shell in the middle of the road. Jadex going to be the one getting hit by that.
And Kiwi getting hit as well, dropping back into 8th place. They have 0 points right now because they did get hit. So the first thing they got to do is get some points in their pocket.
Oh, absolutely. And all these DLC tracks, it is a little bit more difficult, but you're seeing going wide, grabbing those two. Every single point matters, especially when it's harder to get them. You're going to be seeing, Kiro, though, getting sideswiped into a shock, into another blue shell. 2 blues, 1 racetrack. We'll see what happens here. JDEX gonna get hit, but doesn't go down any spots just yet.
And actually, you know, getting hit by the lightning saved him from that hit.
Yeah, honestly, it would have been a really good situation, but unfortunately, just couldn't time it, perfectly with those things being out of your control. Another competitor with the star in hand. Kiro, you're in 3rd place, going to be able to go wide for those points. Great work there. That's what I'm talking about. Even if you lose a little bit of time, a little bit of seconds, in grabbing more points, it will help you. 3 blue shells in one track, man. I don't know what to tell you. That's insane, but fortunately enough, that's going to be JDEX has an air horn to avoid the 3rd one. They got hit by 2 others, going to be able to drift their way into the glider. My God, I would not want to be JDEX. I'm waiting for the 4th blue shell, I'm telling you.
This is Satan's track right now.
It really is. You see the gardens and you see the greenery, but that is not what it is.
Yeah, no, there's nothing nice about this. It might look foo-foo to you, but there's nothing foo-foo about this. It's very much more foo-foo.
Oh, and coming down to the wire. Alley Cat almost grabs the 1st place. JDEX grabs it, though, at the last second. Bobby grabbing 3rd.
Yo, very good of Alley Cat getting in there to split up that top 3. We like to see that. And you know what? That top 3 finish is going to skyrocket her into one of these top spots.
Yeah, it really is. We talked about it time and time again. If you're able to just be consistent, grabbing that top 8, area, and then grabbing a 2nd place finish, 12 points, that will skyrocket you. Top 6 is the only thing that matters right now.
Right.
Being able to grab that and get in the money, that's what you're aiming for. But going in the 5th race of this semifinals, we're seeing some competitors changing out the loadouts, trying to get comfortable, trying to get something going. Honestly, remember, you want to go for the Yoshi, you want to go for that Teddy Buddy, and then you want to grab those roller tires. That's what matters the most.
Rolling.
But it truly is one of those things where if you want to make it easier on yourself and just playing these meta loadouts that are in this game, you will be seeing yourself have a lot more success, and you're not fighting against the track and your cart if you're able to just fix something that feels comfortable for you.
Well, that's at the end of the day, right? It's whatever you're comfortable with,
Exactly.
whatever you can play. Look, when people are like, what's the meta? What's your meta? Tell me, tell me what you're using right now, and I'll tell you if I like it or not.
Exactly.
I mean, everything's very subjective. Obviously, in these games, there's going to be things that are built better than another thing, but that doesn't really matter, and we've seen it time and time again. We've seen the competitors come in here and go, it doesn't matter what loadout I use. I'll use the biggest, baddest loadout with the slowest everything, and I'll still beat you.
Exactly, and honestly, it's a great thing because they did do some patch updates with the DLC tracks that came out. They tried to balance out the game a little bit more, and you can't balance that out though. Kiwi with the Hail Mary snipe of the century, being able to just line it up, takes out 2 competitors with 1 green shell. Great work there.
It's a 2-for-1 sale for Kiwis all day long.
There you go. You know what? Stay healthy, eat some Kiwis, and you're going to have a good time. But guess what? Dude, unfortunately, uses the red collided with the green.
Yeah.
You know what? It just tracked itself into that item, and it's just not a great time. Sees the triple reds in front of them, though, so they're going to be able to back up. Great move there. Grab some shrooms, but it gets hit by a red, but uses the shroom to catch up to top speed. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Alley Cat sitting in 3rd place, trying to find that top 3 finish once again. Gets hit with that lightning, but not enough to throw her into the back of the pathway yet. Finds a fireball, though, and that might just be enough to do it, and it is indeed.
Yep. Oh, JDEX just goes by and sideswipes the competition. It doesn't get caught in their own explosion. Great work there. And now Kiwi chopping away. Doesn't even hit JDEX yet. Takes away the ink. And now Kiro got the bullet bill extension. Throws the blue shell forward and grabs the double item box. Bobby has nothing to avoid that blue shell win.
Bobby got hit, but as Kiro was coming up to 2nd place, Kiro got hit with a red shell, which basically meant that everything's okay. 1st place still sitting pretty.
There you go, there you go. Kiro right now has the mushroom for the shortcut going through the waterfall, but guess what comes with the waterfall? A red shell. But slammed into the wall, which got him to avoid the piranha plant, but he did not avoid the lightning. Goes back ground shroom that they dropped, and which will cause them to at least stay in 5th place. Bobby versus JDX now in this 5th race. It uses the red into the mushroom. You can't catch up to him. The mushroom gives you that speed. The double boomerang express. You do not want to be a part of that. Bobby now in 1st place. Sees another competitor behind him. Jumps over this shortcut. And now grabs another 5th place. Finishes Blue Shell. Will be landing on the 2nd place. It doesn't even matter though. Kiro grabbing 3rd. Kiwi in 2nd.
Oh man, and Bobby Digital picking up another 1st place win, another 1st place finish, getting a win, making their way in the world today. Bobby Digital
making their way
it done.
downtown, walking fast, grabbing money.
That's Vanessa
from
Carlton.
HyperX. Do 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 do.
I was quoting Cheers. You're quoting Vanessa Carlton. Okay, 2 different time frames.
Yeah, that is fair. You know what? You gotta.
Although that video with her playing the piano in New
Yeah,
York City,
going
pretty
down,
dope.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You know what? You don't see music videos like that much anymore.
You don't see music videos at all anymore.
That is true. You're not
Is there
even
a
wrong.
channel that you could go and watch music videos
No,
anymore?
I bet 90% of the people in here didn't even know MTV was a music music video
Did
station.
you know MTV used to have music videos on it?
Another
kids?
question for next week. Oh. What did MTV play back in the 2000s?
It wasn't just ridiculousness, okay? I swear it wasn't. It wasn't just wilding out and ridiculousness.
They gotta change their names at this point. It's just it should be Ridiculousness TV.
It should be called Deer Deck TV at this point. I'm just saying.
It really should. It really should. You're not even wrong there. But we got the randomizer going. Let's see what's the right track to go to. It is spinning. It is slowing down, and we're going to Coconut Mall. There is not a week where we won't be seeing Coconut Mall, and you won't be getting Coconut Mall.
Just every week it comes. And now here's the thing. It's a pretty straightforward track. There is that one shortcut in the beginning.
Well, I'd say it's very spherical. It's a coconut.
Well,
not straightforward.
Can somebody play Ba-dum-bum? Thank you.
Yeah.
Somebody hit that for me.
There we go.
No, they got to make this shortcut though in the beginning. It's part of the map.
Oh yeah,
like
absolutely.
You just have to hit it.
There we go. Kiwi showing us how it's done. And like we talked about, it's actually kind of an awkward shortcut.
It is.
It's actually kind of like a long shortcut. If you get on it, that's a lot of off-road to get around. But man, great work by Kiwi there getting around that. And now we got Manchild on the screen, has the mushroom, avoids the red shell, goes through the top path. This is my favorite path. I just love using gliding. It is so much fun. You do have Manchild mushroom in hand.
Now, what about using the glider to go across the parking lot?
Oh yeah, great move there. But what's not a great move is slamming into the donuts, into the red shell. It almost gets chopped by the piranha plant. But if you're seeing it, Manchild did the most perfect line that you can do. Saves you so much time going around that parking.
That piranha plant just said, "Feed me, Seymour." Feed me.
It really was looking hungry. Let's just say that much. Kiwi here now in still fighting it out for 1st place. And this is the mini turbo. He grabs the double item box. He needs double item. Bobby gonna get fireflowered out. Has the mushroom. Gonna hold on to it. Bomb in hand. Backs it in. Lands onto 2 separate competitors. Goes for the double item box, and JDX flying around the parking lot trying to find a spot. It's impossible these days. But now going into the final lap. You're now seeing Kiwi in 2nd. Losing that 1st place run. And JDX going to see another blue shell. They have just been a magnet for him.
And it goes by Kiwi by the hair of his chin, or by the hair of a Kiwi.
There we go. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Bobby here in 1st place, going to be able to grab that double item box. And now trying to just get around and trying to get away from this competition. Going to go the forward path. It's actually faster than the glider, but guess what? With the glider section, you are able to bypass this parking lot. But now Bobby trying to hold on, gets around the car, not even looking forward, looking behind him, and says, I'm going to drift my way into a 1st place finish on the final race for semifinals #1.
Oh, Bobby just texted me. He said, I won. Yeah, he just texted me. Bobby, that's the last time I give you my phone number, bro.
Yeah, you know what? He's got to be doing something up there. He's got to be doing texting everyone under the sun saying, guess what just happened? Another 1st place.
Another 1st place. And it's better than 2nd place, that is for sure.
Oh, and then we're seeing, okay, I was watching Batter Cookie's POV. There was one green shell and it hit 2 of them when he got back. It was brutal. It was brutal. But my goodness, this point total is crazy. But what's crazier is the highlights that we got from semifinals number 1. Let's see what went wrong for these competitors. We got Kiro on the screen, and then we see the bullet bill stopping right at the red shell. What is this bullet bill thinking? It's got 2 eyes.
Yeah, Bullet Bill doesn't think that's part of the Bullet Bill premise.
Maybe,
it's just a bullet. They don't have thoughts.
There we go. You know, it's got a face, though. You know, it could
Is
have
it a
emotion.
happy face, though?
It could be. You know, you never know. You never know.
You know what? We'll do an interview with Bullet Bill after this, and we'll get down to the really hardcore Bullet Bill premise.
But we do have the bullet point of views. Okay, I tried.
You tried.
With the semifinal number 1 standings, Bobby grabbing that first place finish with 82 points. Jadex in second with 68. Batter Cookie in third. We saw him that top 3 run. You're seeing it right now. Kiwi in fourth, making it into grand finals, 46 points. Kiro in fifth with 44, and Alley Cat scraping right by 6 points against Manchild, 37. Sky Gloomy in 8th with 29. Chibi Chan in 9th with 27. Brodude in 10th with 23. Triggered in 11th with 23. Tying actually in 10th. And then Acoustic rounding us out, 12th place with 12 points. But remember, even if you made it in semifinals, you got to give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah.
This is some of the most talented racers in Las Vegas. Being able to just come out, make it into semifinals, that's one step closer of getting in the money.
Look, my buddy Merc Anthony came out, the orange guy came out a couple weeks ago, and he's like, bro, I'm going to do well in this. And I'm like, oh, yeah? He goes, yeah, man, I'm probably going to get that money. He didn't even make the past the quals.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, when I first came out here, I was just too shy to even talk to anyone, so I didn't even know what the loadouts were.
And look at you now.
Look at me now. But
he's grown up right before our eyes.
A tear in your eye. Truly, I mean, literally, Taco Cat's dad was just showing me pictures of, oh my God, it's been years.
Well, it's funny. We've seen you get older right before our eyes, and we could see me die right on stream. I mean, that could happen.
You know what? Any day now, any day. We got him on standby. We got the paramedics on standby. Trust me, we already know that. But honestly, it's been amazing to truly, at the end of the day, to watch this community grow up and even grow as racers. It has been like insane. I mean, even with one of our more insanely popular racers and really talented ones, Sneaks, been here since they were just a wee little lad, and seeing them just grow up, going through high school now, it's just like mind-blowing to see all the years fly by. I mean, I cannot.
I had somebody just in my regular, because we all start with streaming, you know, to try to find our way into this weird broadcasting world that whatever this is now. And I've been doing all of this for about 4 years, and I had a viewer graduate from high school the other day.
Oh my God!
And then we thought they've been watching me for 4 years. They live in Wales. So they live across the pond.
Oh, wow.
And they graduated from high school, and I was like, that is really cool. I've been with you through high school, man.
That is insane.
When you think about it.
Yeah, I have a similar viewership story because, I was, during COVID, you know what, grinding nonstop. There we go, Sloppy Gunner. Once again, let's go back to the stories. Wait, let's go. One more time. 24, 24, 24, 24, 24.
There isn't a 24. Oh, there is. Give Black 24.
Black 24. Black 24.
Please. Yep. There you go.
Can we split it? Actually, 8 and 24. Let's do it.
All right, give him an 8.
There we go. There we go. There we go. No, we're not getting the 8. Only the 24.
Get the 24. Whatever.
16.
That's not 24, bro.
Yeah, Slavi got it. I'm telling you, when you grow up, please do never go on to the tables. Never. Please. Please, never. But like I was talking about before, you know what? During the COVID hours, I met so many great people. Yeah. They were stuck inside, stuck online.
Right.
And I was talking to one of my viewers. They've gotten married. They've gone through health and fitness school twice. I'm like,
so they're super health and fit.
They're super health and fit. It's crazy to hear those stories where you're just like, man, we're like the years go by so fast, especially just recently. It is so great to see that, hey, you know what? Gaming brings us together. It connects us, and it really has lifelong, lasting friendships at the end of the day.
Absolutely. I mean, you're my friend now, right?
There we go. There we go.
He's my friend. I made a friend.
Go.
And by the way, we saw one of the competitors on stage with a Thrasher shirt on, and I can tell you, my first skateboard was an Eric Dressen signature model. Now you've got 3 things to Google, buddy.
There you go. You know what? Everyone,
He's like, who's Eric Dressen? I have no idea.
Everyone just got their own homework now.
If I would have said Tony
Speedway.
Hawk, you would have known who he is. If I would have said a Jason Lee skateboard,
yeah, there you go.
You know who he is because he's an actor, right?
There you go.
But I said Eric Dressen, and you went, what? Huh?
Who? What? Dressing where? You're dressed up today?
Yeah, you're dressed pretty
I thought
nice.
you were Logan dressing up, not Eric dressing up.
Summit. Logan Summit.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
I'm gonna go serve drinks after this, and I guarantee I get tipped. You know what?
Easily.
I'm gonna go out there, and I'm gonna grab a couple sodas and some waters, and I'm gonna grab a tray, and I'm gonna go
have
around.
The tray, have the Mario Kart, little pamphlets there.
And I'll go out there, and I'll just see who grabs them off and starts tipping me.
There we go.
I'm gonna make some money after this.
Let's go.
Talking about money, everybody who makes it to the grand finals gets a little bit of that moolah, that fabulous moolah.
Fabulous. It gets a little piece of the pie. Remember, we're talking about first place grabbing $200, second place grabs $125, third place grabs $75. And honestly, it goes down from there with the prize payout. You can check it out online, and it's truly amazing to have 12 people getting paid out every single week, especially when you know, hey, you start to learn the tracks, you start to learn the game, find the loadout that matches you, and when you start getting in the money, you're like, all right, I'm bringing it back, I'm coming back. And every single week, you can see competitors who come back, get better, get more comfortable, say, hey, I can get in the money, I know what to do.
You know what's the best part about these last couple weeks for me? Is having my friends over on Sunday, sitting down with my close friends, turning on Mario Kart, and kicking the bejesus out of them because I know how to play this game so much better.
There you
from
go.
Just watching these great competitors. I know the shortcuts. I know what. Look, just my IQ in the last few weeks from my Mario Kart IQ. Oh, yeah.
It's gone off the charts. And that is a great thing, too, being able to rewatch the VOD, twitch.tv/Allied Esports, being able to check out, hey, you know what? What do these top-tier competitors do? What are the strategies that they bring to the game that you can use for yourself when you come back? It's just that's a great thing about this game, that it's very easy to pick up, learn, and honestly learn these strategies that they're using. Even if it's a shortcut, someone else may not know the shortcut.
Exactly.
And you're automatically beating them at the race. I mean, it's just one of those things where this game, there is so much more to learn, so much more to just discover. With 96 tracks being in this game, there is a lot to think about and a lot to learn. But honestly, I do love hearing that. And I was sighing a little bit because I missed those days where I was like, everyone's like, yeah, you want to play some Mario Kart? Yeah, yay. And then I start coming here, I start playing this. Not a single person wants to play Mario Kart now. I'm like, brother, you got the game on the Switch, just play it.
Yeah, so I ruined my friends from playing Mario Kart. It's funny how you came to the end of the story that way because it got to a point where everybody just looked at me and went, nah, bro, I'm good. It's kind of like when you figure out how to do counters in Tekken, and everybody's like, nah, I'm good, thanks.
I just like smacking people, just being like, you
Sweep
learn
the
how to
leg!
you learn how to play defense? No, I don't want to play anymore.
Sweep the leg. I don't want to play anymore.
It is just one of those things. I don't know. Just if they can't get first, it's just they're like, oh my goodness, this Mario Kart game, no fun. I'm like, learn it, man. It is fun. It is great. Fantastic. You can get paid out every single week.
And you can put yourself through college.
There you go. That's what some of our competitors are doing right now, putting the money away for college.
You can actually, when I say that out loud, you can hear the parents grin collectively. They're like, oh, please tell me my kid can get through college by playing Mario Kart. Please, let my kid get through college.
If it's not Mario Kart, it could be Smash Brothers on Friday. Or it's actually going to be on Monday nights now, but we'll see if that's going to keep going. But we're going to be having Smash Brothers on Monday nights. And then Friday Frags just upped their prize pool to $1,500. So on Friday nights, check it out. There's going to be top 15 getting paid out now. And guess what? It's literally just like Mario Kart. You can double your money. So you got a buy-in, and then it doubles your buy-in if you're able to get top 15. And trust me, if you're able to just land your shots in Fortnite, you'll be moving up that ranking, and you'll be able to get in the money.
All right, I'm just gonna give you all a piece of advice from me to you. We're not talking about Cardi B, okay? No. But the secret to winning Fortnite is WAP, okay? Hold on. It's not. No,
you're driving off. You're already.
No, it's weapons and positioning. Pitch.
There you go.
It's weapons and positioning. You need that to win. I don't know where your mind was, bud.
It is very. You put it too on the nose. I would say with a Cardi B reference, made it too on the nose. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And talking about we're going to Shy Guy Falls, you know. Let's keep it on topic here.
I've ruined my caster. He's done.
Taco Cat is gonna be here in first place. Gonna be able to grab this single item box, going through it. Dropping down second, we'll see if he's gonna be able to does grab an item, which is huge. Usually sometimes the game might still think you're in first, but Taco Cat is most definitely not in first after getting trailed out by those triple greens.
And we're going to see a little bit of water here. And it's so important that you hit those speed boxes.
Oh, yeah.
If you miss just one, it's going to throw it off.
Oh, yeah, you're going to get pushed back way back. And honestly, Shy Guy Falls is a track we don't get to see that often. I think it's really fun. You have this shortcut at the end. You can actually do it without an item. And someone has learned how to do it very easily without an item. Unfortunately, ankles opting to go wide. But it's actually just a really consistent, fun track, in my opinion. It gives you a lot of space, a lot of room to make mistakes, as Taco Cat's going to be able to, get backed by a banana. Use the horn. They got a competitor, but it doesn't even matter.
Those darn dirty bananas.
You cannot get away from it. Every single race, someone's getting carded by him.
Yo, those bananas are all over the place. You know what? If you can't beat them, join them at this point.
Yeah. You're talking about it and you speak it into existence. Rochi-chan going to be able to back 3 bananas on the double item box. Most definitely someone's going to run into those. Yeah. They're going to be able to grab a shroom, hold on to it for that ending shortcut. Like I just talked about, it will help you out so much. You'll be able to go right around third place right now. They're all going to be able to hold on to it, go through it. But did they get bumped off path? That's the question. You do have Sloppy Gunner here in third place. Shell holding on to it, sees the banana right beside him. That's going to be more Zilla trying to space themselves out. Great move there. Presses the brake so that they don't get trailed out.
And that's so important. We saw it earlier where they forgot to press the brake and they ended up not having fun.
Yeah, and honestly, we saw Ankles actually doing the after you and succeeding at it, as we now see Sloppy Gunner going to get pushed back down the waterfall, and they are stuck. They can't move. They're going to have to go all the way down to 7th as we got Super Dom in 3rd.
It's literally what we were talking about earlier. If you get stuck in that water zone, it's not fun. Don't do it.
Scary casting person going on right now in Mario Kart. That's all I'm saying is we now have Super Dom being able to trick their way. Oh, uses the air horn into first place. Lucky grab. Great driving.
And, Taco Cat rounding out the 3rd, and we got Rochi-chan in 2nd place right there. Nice to see a new top 3. But Taco Cat coming on back.
Yeah, that is
and Super Dom making his way. Was that the first for Super Dom? I think so.
Maybe, because they were getting carded in their qualifier, but it's great to see that they were able to bring back, clear the mentality, and just say, hey, I know I can race. I know I'm doing well, and all I have to do is survive, and that's what they did really well, being able to just say, hey, uses the green shell, uses it for defense, sees the fire flower, knows the air horn, counters it. Great work there.
I do have to say something about our green shell usage today. I am noticing a lot of willy-nilly.
A little bit.
You know,
a little bit.
I get it. There's frustration that comes into play here, but we are seeing a little bit of just throwing them out there to see if they'll hit.
And we're going to one of your favorite tracks to watch.
Yes!
Let's go!
Yes! I am so old. I remember when Excite Bike was a freaking game on Nintendo.
Was a mere pixels. You can count the pixels on the screen, but right now it's looking a little bit prettier than those days.
I love this track so much.
Honestly, the community does too. Even in the ranked scene in Mario Kart, even if you don't know, there's a Discord for ranked Mario Kart. This is one of the most played tracks in that Discord. Actually, fun fact.
You know what? I love that fun fact. Thank you for dropping that knowledge. That's a more you know moment.
There you go.
From Pidgey to you.
Oh, and guess what? That's a red shell to Ankles. Bringing them all back down, but they're going to do a little bit of bagging. If you don't know, these tracks with a lot more off-road. You can go back, grab some shrooms, grab some stars, grab some bullet bills, and try and catch your way off that way instead of just trying to say, hey, you know what, I'm going to try to catch up immediately. Take your time, go back, grab some coins, and grab some items.
Yeah, this is not a linear track. Will catch right there. It's important to get all 10 points, and it's important to have items and use. It's important to have an item behind you for defense on this track because people are just going to be throwing stuff at you.
Yeah, man, you're already seeing it right now. Mozilla getting hit by a red, but then the other competitor behind him got hit by a red. Defense is so important, especially when you have greens. Like you're seeing it, it's straightaway central, right? It is one of those tracks where you can have a green thrown at you at the back of the pack, and it's going to work its way up to top 3. As that red shell is just going right around. Rochi-chan is to double hitting them, and now this is going to be Sloppy Gunner in first place, jumps over the green shell, and has a shroom. Doesn't roll for more, but runs into a triple bananas. You can't escape them.
You cannot get out of the way of the bananas. It's a banana nightmare today. It's a banana ramen nightmare today. The bananas are taking over.
It really...
I'm not joking! I'm not joking! I'm not joking!
Oh my God. You see the banana get back and then double, triple bananas in front. Yeah, what is this? What is this right now?
I don't know. But I'll tell you, next week, I'm going to have something for all the banana lovers out there.
It is asking for you at this point as we see some amazing driving. Ankles not being one of those amazing drivers. So 5th place, Aeropostale in 2nd. Super Dom in 3rd. And I believe that was Rochi-chan in 1st. But
yeah, it was Rochi-chan in 1st.
There we go. Honestly, really great driving from these competitors that we don't see that often. And honestly, Super Dom being able to grab these top 3 finishes, really, really great work. We saw him struggling last week, but honestly took the time, practiced the game, and has brought it back this week.
Yo, it's all about bringing it back to Cali, because I left my wallet in the HyperX arena. All right, I used 2 old hip-hop songs right there. If you know either of them, well, you're old. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. A little Tribe Called Quest for you, kids. But here's the deal. We are getting closer and closer to that money-making Mario Kart madness that is the HyperX Arena Saturday Night Speedway.
What's crazy is that we're going back to dry desert.
Oh, no!
I swear in the second semifinals we also saw it. It is not a light track, but my goodness, we've seen it a lot.
Oh, my. You know what? It's called dry.
It really is. It gives us, it's literally, you got the Luxor right now going on. You see it?
I do like that part of it.
There we go. You know what? Aesthetically, it's just accurate right now for where we are.
It's aesthetically pleasing like you.
There we go. Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy.
Aesthetically pleasing like that.
Don't say I never gave you a compliment on air.
There we go. Gotta clip it. Aeropostale, though, is going to be in 1st place. Got the green shell. Going to be able to take these wide turns pretty well. Trying to hold on to 1st because this is by definition, a bagging track. If you want to go back, grab some items for the off-road, because we're going to be seeing it right past that smiley face on the map. That is going to be one of the whitest turns in the game. If you don't have a mushroom for it, you will get passed up. Like, unequivocally, you will have a bad time. More of a bad time than Z is getting hit by that green shell going in the water.
And not choosing to hold the green shell behind him, but giving us a quick wave. Rochi-chan using that red shell as a defensive posture, which is definitely the move, but not going to help him with a little bit of that angle. Doesn't seem like it's going to affect him too much.
No, not at all. Being able to control it. It does make the cart a lot more slippery to handle, but if you apparently
just
not
like
used to it enough. You're going to be seeing it. Some turns are going to be a lot harder, and you're going to be running into some cactuses. We got Aeropostale back in the banana, grabbing that double item box. Great work there. Blue shell on the way.
You know, you don't see any alligators in this game, but this would be a level to see some crocodiles.
Oh, absolutely. Just being chomped by him. And
Fuego!
Get flamed out. Flame on. No, that's not what you want to see when you're getting thrown at. We're going to be seeing Taco Cat, though, in 2nd place. Got the defense. Got the banana. Let's see if they're going to be able to hold on to it. They do not. Gets boomerang and loses the defense and gets trailed out. You see the frustration on their face right now. Bullet Bill passing them. This is going to be Aeropostale now in 5th place. Going to be able to go for the single item box. Doesn't land. Gets hit by the Bullet Bill. Has to use the mushroom to try and stay on that top 6 run. Super Dom playing so extremely well. Shot comes out right before the item box. 15 dodges on the map. Red shell not landing. Super Dom got the defense. Do they got the speed to grab first? Jumps around the fire flower. What a move. Ankles going around the final turn. Gonna be able to confirm. If no, yes!
Yes! Ankles able to keep keep it in first place, to gather and grab third place. That was such a close finish right there. Ankles coming out of nowhere, though. I really did not like that 5th place finish last match and said, I got to do something about that.
Oh, absolutely. And Mr. Scooty grabbing 2nd place. Super Dom still being able to scrape by in 3rd. Even though they had to go extremely wide, they were still able to hold on.
They're Super Dom's got to be, saying a little prayer there, because they could have easily been in 5th place.
Oh, easily. I mean, even lower than that. I mean, if a lot of the competitors did not get shocked, we could have easily seen a huge group of people being able to use their shrooms for that ending shortcut, and you would have seen a very unhappy Super Dom at the end of that race. But right now we're getting into the 4th race of this semifinals. The randomizer is going. We got Paris, we got Music Park, we got Moo, we got High Roll, but we are going to Neo Bowser City. Last time we saw this track, everyone flew off of it.
I love this map. By the way, we saw Batter Cookie giving some advice to his papa, I believe.
Oh yeah?
Up on stage. Yeah, I noticed right behind you, he was giving some tips. He wasn't wagging his finger, but I feel like he was wagging his finger.
That's so cute.
While it is words.
That's so cute. I love it. You know what? Mr. Scooty has learned so much. Genuinely, as a racer, gotten a lot better. Being able to be more consistent. Got a cart that they're comfortable with. Yet, you know what? You got to give credit where credit is due. Batter Cookie, a really great competitor and knows how to teach the game, apparently. When he's trying to pass up the Mario Kart knowledge.
It's funny how it's working in, like, the dad's supposed to pass down knowledge, and Batter Cookie is passing up knowledge. I love how the dichotomy between
I had to work overtime with my brain on that one. I was like, wait, hold on. There's a little backwards things happening here. But right now we do have Mr. Scooty, who's not going backwards. They're working their way up with the triple shoot. Gets around the banana from Morzilla. Now there's going to be Ankles Fireflower in hand. Sees the banana. It's nice aerial pasta in first from way downtown.
Now, can't you take that and can't you go left there and get onto the next area?
You absolutely can, but unfortunately, Ankle's not going to have a good time. Mr. Scooty you were talking about willy-nilly shell throwing. Absolutely, and just throwing it forward without even checking your back camera, you're going to have a bad time. But you absolutely can go wide. There's a little speed vent that actually pops up, and you'll be able to go a lot safer of a route if you do have a mushroom. Makes it a lot easier. But Super Dom, we're seeing Morzilla now. See, there it is.
See, there it is to the left.
It's not a bad route, especially if you see someone with triple greens, triple bananas. You will actually be able to hang on. Morzilla shrooms himself into the trail. You should have just hung up to that mushroom and just hung on for dear life. And we do see Ankles using that red shell against Aerial Possible. It lands. It now has a star in hand. Will it be a shot? Will it be something else? Blue shell going to land onto Taco Cat in first. It gets shot into the blue. Double stun. No invincibility frames. Goes through the double item box. And now Ankles right behind him, but doesn't grab the shrooms for the off-road. Only got triple greens and a dream. Going to be able to go over one. And Super Dom will be able to grab one.
Super Dom coming in from the back to finish in first. Ankles in 2nd place. And Taco Cat, who was in first, dropped back to 3rd place, but still in the top 3, Taco. Don't worry, you can still have 2 tacos on Tuesday, okay?
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to take them from you.
All right, we're seeing the breakdown right now going through that race. We got 32, 24, 24, and 22 for that 6th place spot. So there's still a lot of time for that to get switched up, but currently 8-point lead for the person in 6th place.
Yeah, the 8 points, not that much.
Not at all.
Not that
much.
One
race will change that up in an instant, and you will do. I mean, honestly, even when I was racing there a few weeks ago, well, not a few weeks ago, it was a couple months ago, I felt like I got like a 2nd place finish, had a 12-point lead, did bad in like 2 races, and it was gone. It was gone. It was done. It doesn't even matter. So don't count yourself out just yet. That's why there's 6 races. And now we're going back to Sherbet Land. You know what? We're seeing it. Last week we saw it. This week we're seeing it.
We're having sherbet? Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I want some sherbet. Yeah,
Let's
dude.
do it.
I mean, I feel like one of these weeks we have to eat everything that's on the map.
Well, I don't know how we'd figure that one out, but 96 foods, 1 stream. We'll have to figure it out.
And a bucket.
True. Very true. We try Dry Desert, we go outside and eat sand.
Yeah, and we go from the desert to the ice.
There you go. And then we have an icy, to wash it all down.
I can go for a snow cone right now, not gonna lie.
Yeah, you would be able to grab it and then it would melt. With how hot
Well, it's like Fat Tuesday.
Oh man, Brazil is here in 7th place, trying to battle it out, bump the other competitors, but Taco Cat gonna be able to use one shroom into the single item box. Good move there, now gonna be able to go a little bit wide, but pumps the wall there. Obviously, you gotta time trial this bottom section because there is a very consistent way for you to get around that water and go to stream back.
Well, if you were paying attention last time we were here, which is, I don't know, a few minutes ago, kind of, J-Dex showed you exactly how to do it.
Absolutely. They were going to be seeing Rochi-chan going to get hit down by that Firefly, but still had a mushroom to bring him back up. Great awareness of what's going on and not just spamming out those mushrooms. Sees the red shell in front of him as well. So guess what? If they win in front of him right now, they're getting ready. It doesn't matter if the other competitor doesn't have another item. But guess what? They're going to be able to go through that single item box, grab an item, Taco Cat here in 3rd.
And the Piranha Plant is out. Seymour, feed me, Seymour. Taco Cat with 10 coins, going as fast as his little cart can carry him.
And now the Piranha Plant says, you know what, I'm full from this all-you-can-eat buffet. And now we're trying to see if Taco Cat's going to be able to hang on. Gets hit by the boomerang. Reach out, bounce it, goes across the screen, hits the competitor behind him. And Aeropost is going to get shot before the double item box. Guess what? That person in first does not have items. This is Aeropost's time to take over first. Will they take the opportunity? Is the question. Do they know that first place doesn't have an item? That's the question. Taco Cat, once again, just grabbing every single Piranha Plant in the Mario Brothers 3 game. Ankles here in first place, gets hit by the blue. Doesn't have anything to avoid. They actually were able to grab that item box. I lied. So guess what? Aeropostale, the right move there, being able to hang on, but gets it at the line. Taco Cat grabs 2nd. Aeropostale with the red was able to scrape by Mozilla in 3rd.
And we totally kicked Ankles out of the top 3 right there.
Yeah, genuinely great work there. And honestly, was able to play patiently, said, I'm not going to chance this. I'm going to play for defense. We talk about it all the time. That's the right move to do. It ended up awarding Aeropostale with the 1st place finish by being defensive and waiting to use their items at the right time.
We've talked about it. Good defense will often create offensive positioning for
There
yourself.
we go.
And we saw some patience, by the way. And that's something we haven't necessarily seen a lot of today from our competitors.
Ankles is going to need to go to the doctor as well. So I see it talking about seeing patience. They're going to be, the doctor's got to get some overtime there after all that brutality that we're seeing on the racetrack right now.
It is brutal with a capital B out there, and our course has been selected. And I do enjoy this course.
It is very fun. I kind of wish the water park was more water parky.
Yeah.
Like you're not going down any slides or anything. Like they introduced the half pipe so late into this life cycle. Like it would be cool. You got that womp womp. It would be cool to have that sort of on this racetrack, but other than that, I think it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, really fun, basic track to race on, and it gives first place a huge chance to run away with the lead.
If you get in first place, you have a good chance to stay in there. But like we said, this map or this game will come back to bite you in the behind.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No race is safe, no matter how far your lead is ahead. The game will give you the items you need to take out the competition, as you're seeing Rochi-chan do right there with the single red shell. Sees the competitor in front of him. You gotta check your back camera. If you don't, you get punished, as they're going to be able to go through that single item box, use the power of Hatsune Miku to try and get up to first place, but they are losing ground every single second.
You know what? If I was these competitors, I would do what you're saying, just so you don't have to keep saying it so much.
Exactly.
Every week you're saying the same thing.
You would think they'd listen to us. Trust me. After 200 of these, they do not. They like to check the back camera. Why would I?
Why would I do that?
I don't need to know what's going on. I don't need to back up. What are you talking about?
There's no reverse in this game.
Sloppy Gunner gonna be able to pop a ghost and get ghosted. Actually, kind of a double whammy situation there. Sees the Piranha Plant actually run out right beside him. Taco Cat's here in 4th place. You actually go around those trees a little bit faster, a little bit safer. But guess what? Firefly was gonna be there, going to take them down to 5th. Triple greens. A battle of the Beyblade Century. And then guess what? Another green in front of them. Going to have to just be safe, press that brake button, and not get trailed out.
Yo, pressing that brake button is something that you need to do every so often. I know we talk about going first and going fast, but a little bit of patience goes a long way. And now I sound like a Guns N' Roses song.
Oh man, we're seeing Sloppy Gunner be able to pop the mushroom. Saw the triple beat behind him, it didn't even matter. But the blue shell does matter.
Oh my gosh.
Goes right by it and grabs second place.
Ankles coming in first and Aerial Postal coming in at third place. Yo, that was another race to the finish. So close, but yet so far.
Absolutely, and we're seeing the wonderful audience in the crowd right now. Honestly, what a battle it has been for these competitors, and man, I sure hope that Rochi-chan made the highlight reel with that final play, because that was a risk and a half, to say the least.
It was risky business. Tom Cruise would be very impressed. But there is risk and reward, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't go all in, sometimes we're here in Vegas. If you don't go all in, sometimes you're never gonna get that big payout.
You gotta put it all in, and then guess what? You'll get the payout, as we just saw Rochi-chan do on that final race. Hey, if you're not gonna take a risk, you're not gonna get the rewards. But we do have the highlights ready for you from semifinals number 2. Super Dom being able to use that air horn, counter the fire flower, great awareness, great back camera usage, as we do have Ankles here being able to just barely scrape by that first place finish. Then once again, Ankles on the highlight reel. Gonna have actually a terrible time. Guess what? 3 people get hit by one bomb into a red shell. And then guess what? Ankles gets another red shell thrown at him at the very end. Taco Cat jamming it out. Aeropostale in first. And then guess what? Shrooms right by the blue explosion. Rochi-chan grabbing second place, and Ankles once again grabbing first. It's been the Ankles show of just grabbing 15 points.
And you know what? That's a good way to do it. Grabbing him by the 15 points. Did we see a dance move from Super? Was that a Taco? Who?
Taco Cat was jamming it out.
Was Taco Cat giving it? Was he doing a little bit of this?
A little head bobbing, a
was
little
he
jamming.
Doing a little bit of that?
A little bit of that, a little bit of this.
I'm just saying, he might have been doing it.
Oh my God! Look at this standings for semifinals number 2. Super Dom first, 61 points. Ankles second, 60 points.
We got a tie.
Aeropostale tying in second with 60 points. Rochi-chan right behind him, 58 points. Taco Cat fifth, 54. And then Sloppy Gunner eliminating Morzilla by 3 points in 6th place. Morzilla there in 7th with 42. Z in 8th with 37. Mitsukuti in 9th with 27. Sasa in 10th with 21. Rapid in 11th with 15. And Lunam in 12th with 12 points to round us out. That top 6 is locked in.
That is the second time we've seen the last place person have as many points as their place.
Yeah, it actually twice. You know what?
I just want to put it out there. I don't know what it means.
I like it. You know what? If I want to get last, I want to match it with the last place.
No, you never want to get last. Don't put yourself in that mentality, okay?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right,
that's
fair
true.
enough.
You're right. You're right. But we're going to be seeing who's going to have the right price and the right paycheck.
Oh, the price is right. The price is right.
It is.
The price is wrong, Bob.
We're going to be seeing who's going home with that $200 first place prize. But remember, everyone in grand finals right now has gotten paid out. They're in the money. Now they got to work their way up the chain, the ladder of grabbing $200. We'll be back with grand finals right after this.
Don't go anywhere. Do yourself a favor.
Everybody, it's your man Oski Champ, the host of Username Taken, here to let you know that we are doing a special giveaway. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're giving away an incredible HyperX package. I'm talking about a HyperX hat and shirt. You're gonna walk away with some beautiful headphones, a mouse mat, keyboard, and mouse. This is like around $300 worth of value, and we're giving it away to you. Here's how you can enter. To join, you must first be subscribed to the Username Taken channel. For an additional entry, each video that you comment on and like gives you a new chance to win. When we reach 1,000 subscribers, we will randomly pick a winner from the comments. The winner gets a HyperX package. The winner will be told in a YouTube comment and must reply within 48 hours. For more details, visit YouTube's contest policies.
Growing up, I always wanted to do so many things.
I wanted to be a vet.
I wanted to be an actor.
When I was really little, I don't know why, but I wanted to be a pastor. When I was like a small child.
I wanted to be a celebrity by any means necessary.
This is Spike Drop Vegas Heist.
These players are playing for a lot of money today.
I'm only here for a 2 feet. I don't really care about any other place.
Can't even comprehend what is going on, but I like it.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man Oski Chip, and I'm here at the HyperX Arena, so excited to introduce you to our brand new chair partner, Eureka Ergonomic. Right here, you can see the Python 2, more traditional gaming chair. The thing that stands out to me, of course, is this beautiful material that they created with, super easy to clean, and then on top of that, this movable platform that gives you your lower lumbar support is so adjustable, it moves, meets you exactly where you're at for all those clutch moments. We also have the Typhoon Hybrid model, which is amazing. It is so adjustable, everything from the head to the lower lumbar supports, just a way that you're able to even move the seating area forward and backward for people that want to put their legs out further in front of them. Truly an amazing piece of smart furniture with an ergonomic S-curve that is unparalleled in the industry. Now, I could talk about these chairs all day, but what you can do is go to our landing page on eurekaergonomic.com to get your hands on these chairs yourself. That's all from me. Peace.
The grand final.
Ooh, every competitor up to this point has been playing for pride. But guess what? They're playing for a little bit of that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
And we're going to be momentarily talking about the map bans. We talked about it before. Whoever got first place got to pick a map to ban. It's going to be Bowser City and Paris. We are not going to either one of those.
Not Paris.
No.
Not Gay Paris. We don't.
No.
Oh, that's sad.
Honestly, it's just because Paris, like we saw last week, such an inward heavy, very momentum heavy with the inward loadout with that map. So honestly, great pick there. Bowser's City, a little bit interesting of a choice. But we'll see how that's going to pay off for some of these competitors. But you know what these competitors do for us?
Oh,
gave
look
us
at that.
A little bit of swag.
Hey, you got some swag, bro.
There we
so
go.
fresh, so clean.
Clean. We got perfect. This is from Chibi Chan.
I got one too.
You did.
Oh, thank you, Chibi Chan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, that's dope.
Truly goated. Always looking fresh. Always looking so cool.
Guess what mine says?
Huh?
It's a... Dude, guess what mine says?
What does it say?
Sweet. Dude, guess what mine says? Dude, guess what? Does anybody know the reference I'm making?
No.
Zoltan. All right, everybody go home and watch Dude, Where's My Car?
Oh, no. But we know where these competitors are in the hype tunnel. And we're going to be seeing them come down momentarily, but we got Julius on the stage.
Orange Julius, take it away, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen of the HyperX Arena, introducing your grand finalists of Saturday Night Speedway. It's Sloppy Gunner, Alley Cat, Taco Cat, Kiro, Rashi-chan, Kiwi, Aerial Apostle, Batter Cookie, Ankles, J-Dex, Super Dom, and Bobby. Round of applause for your grand finalists.
And Bobby. Yo, nice Mickey Mouse shirt, bro.
The Mickey Mouse goes crazy.
He acted like he wasn't paying attention to us.
The Bobby Pog face. Got to get it on a shirt now.
All right. Shout out to my parents who introduced me to video games. Yo,
hey!
Shout out to your parents too for introducing. No, it was my parents who introduced me to video games. Sorry, my bad. And J-Dex, I know you don't want to know how I know he doesn't like me. He's not wearing his tuxedo shirt. I'm wearing a tuxedo. The least you could do is put the tuxedo shirt on.
Yeah, exactly. He's acting like we didn't talk about it last week. We were like, you know what, you guys are
I know
be
you
matching.
can hear me. My voice carries.
Yeah, make him feel guilty. Good.
That's what my parents did to me. Look how I turned out.
Then we got Ankles trying to figure out, hey, yo, where's the cart loadouts at? And then Batter Cookie, the one, the only, man. Absolutely looking fresh as always. Love the cat shirt. Honestly, I'm really
no emotion from him ever. No, just straight cool, calm, and collected.
I love it. I love it. You know what? Truly being able to just know.
Give me an emotion when I said it.
Aerial Apostle, a goat within themselves. Yeah. Absolutely amazing person. Got the purple Yoshi. Going to be trying their best to win their Saturday Night Speedway victory here. And now going down, we got Mozilla here. Oh, yeah.
We're getting shout-outs going right now. Heck yeah, you can have a shout-out.
Oh, it's just okay. All right.
Whose birthday is it? We got a birthday?
All right, it's Morzilla's brother's birthday. LA Cruiser will won the only go of the century.
Cruising USA?
Yeah,
what?
Cruising USA. But no, LA Cruiser, a wonderful person. Shout out to you.
Birthday.
Hope you're doing well. Happy birthday. That I actually totally forgot. Yeah, because my previous co-caster, Vonnie, and Racer, who was here last week, went down to that birthday party, actually awesome. In LA. So he took the drive out there to be with them. But going back to the grand finalists, we got Taco Cat. You know what Taco Cat is spelled backwards? Taco Cat, that's what it is. Then we got Alley Cat on the
How
screen.
many cats do we have up there? Is that a whole family of cats?
True. We got Taco Cat, Alley Cat. You know what? I'm waiting for the Choco Cat. You know, that's what we're talking about.
I'll take a super cat. You know what? At this point, I'll take whatever you're going to give me.
Nyan Cat. There we go. And then Sloppy Gunner.
All right.
Running it back.
All right, what are we doing? Blackjack?
I can't even see what those are.
It's 18. You're showing an ace. You gotta stay. He's gotta stay. Don't be telling him to hit.
Oh! Sloppy Gun, I swear to you, please never go on the slot machines or tables. You will lose all of your money. Just show it.
And who's telling him to hit on 18? Settle yourself. I need you to calm down back there.
It's 21. You would have lost.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Truly, honestly, hitting on 18 probably would have given a better shot of winning than him actually just doing the right thing, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's true. But you know what? I guess sometimes you gotta go all in.
You do. We talked about it, and we'll see who will be able to go all in and win that $200 prize. First place prize. Well, right now we got something on the screen. Not only are we losing Blackjack, but they're losing this race right now.
And they're in 9th place, but they've got some troops. They hit one of them. That got them up to 8th place.
Oh.
J-Dex right now getting the short end of that stick.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh my God, that's just bad luck on the bad luck.
But that was smart play by him. That was big IQ to go backwards and pick up those items.
True. Both the blue shot forward. We're seeing that Super Mario. And we see another competitor just slowing in front of the competition and hitting them. Bobby going to get hit by that blue shell, closes the gap a little bit, but still has a lead.
Holding that evil banana in front of him, saying, look what I have, full of potassium and slippery as well.
Absolutely. You're seeing him slip off the potassium. Rochicha going to go down to 5th place. And they're going to be with the triple greens, giving themselves some defense. Going around these last few turns into the 3rd lap, gets the greens, ghosted away. Red shell going to cause them to be in a vulnerable position. Kiro here in 3rd.
We like to see Kiro in 3rd. They were late to the party today, but they're not late to the win. Still sticking in 3rd, choosing that left lane, which we've talked about. Most players do take that left lane. I'd love to see a couple take the right.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just trying to stay away from any sort of person. Aeropostale really playing it close with the with the double green battle. They tie, but they get hit right when they lose their item.
And that's not good, but Bobby sitting in 1st is looking really good with 10 coins, going as fast as his little tail can take him.
And there he goes, grabs 1st place, trying to keep the crown on his head from last week. Kiro grabs 2nd, Aeropostale in 3rd.
And rounding it right out, we love to see Aeropostale getting in the mix, throwing a little bit of a monkey wrench in the rest of the kids' business out there.
Absolutely. It's truly a very, very fun battle so far.
It has been.
I mean, honestly, from 2nd and below, but right now, Bobby just showing the absolute momentum and dominance going into this grand finals. But still, remember, it's 8 races now. So there's a lot more time for you to make mistakes and also come back. But you do not want Bobby to get a ginormous lead where you're calling it by race number 4.
All right, so we've got 8 races in today's final.
Indeed.
That is awesome.
8 races.
This is going to give everybody a real clear-cut chance to make their way in the world today and get some points and get up that leaderboard. Batter Cookie is currently in 1st place at the HyperX Speedway rankings, and Bobby is in 3rd place. 2nd place, the person in 2nd is not here today competing. So there is a chance that if Bobby Digital wins this bad boy, he
could move their way right up.
Right up there, as we're taking a look at Alley Cat.
Always got to shout out Oliver being able to put together the ranking system that we've been asking
Yeah, thank you, Oliver.
For so long. Great work there. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, we can't do math like that.
No, we cannot. It adds a lot to saying, hey, who has been consistent, who has been winning. It's always great to see. But right now, Alley Cat needs to hold the red shell, throw it forward, lands under another competitor. Batter Cookie goes through the grass, but unfortunately does not get the mini turbo to get them backed up to top speed. And guess what? The green shell is tracking and smart bouncing and hitting. Batter Cookie goes back to back.
And it's showing some of that high IQ, and again, not showing us any emotion whatsoever. Is he having a good day? Is he having a bad day? I don't know. Ask.
We'll see. Only time will tell to see where they place up and end up at the end of these 8 races. But Super Dom here in 3rd place has been playing so extremely well, really racing so good. But got to be a little bit more managing with those triple greens. Sloppy Gunner takes a turn too wide, but was able to use the mushroom through that shortcut. Was able to redeem themselves just a little bit. Star right behind him, grabbing another shroom. Super Dom gonna spam those greens back, and guess what?
No.
You don't got the greens for defense, you're getting smart bounce.
But being able to use those shrooms effectively, even though they got slowed down to 0 on that grass, they did have the shrooms to get them back up to speed. J-Dex in 4th place just got lightning in a bottle, but not in a good way.
Yeah, but was able to check that back camera, saw the red coming and knew there was a red shell, went around the red shell and had the red shell. The red shell that was coming for them hit the other red shell. Great work there, really high IQ play. Now we got Floppy Gunner in 6th place with some mushrooms going over to ankles. Also going to be able to take this shortcut. Going to run into the tree though and drop down to 6. Got to redeem themselves some way.
Make like a tree and stop.
Oh, yeah, that's what J-Dex is doing after getting hit by a red shell. Stopping, going down to 7. Batter Cookie trying to catch up to Bobby, who's now still front running this track. It's Koopa Cape, not a lot of shortcuts. Bobby has the defense for 1 and is able to confirm another 1st place finish. 30 points right now for Bobby. Batter Cookie grabbing 2nd.
And Kiro rounding out the top 3.
Man,
Bobby is on fire and fuego. And look, it's dry out there. Lots of fires with the fireworks. Please don't No one put a firework near Bobby, or this whole place will burn down.
Yeah, we already had like 60 fires from 4th of July.
Yeah.
We don't need another one in here, let's be honest.
He's completely in fuego, blowing it up, making it look easy. And at the end of the day, he gives us that smirk that lets us know that I think he's in control.
There we go. There we go. It really is just one of those things where he's just like, yeah, I'm in first. You know what? No one's hitting me out. No one's able to catch up to me right now. And as we see right now, first place, 30 points, and second place with 22. So currently an 8-point lead for Bobby. We'll see if he's going to be able to hold on to that. Remember, it just takes one race to switch it all up.
It does.
And make it happen. But right now, the randomizer is going, and we are happening to Ribbon Road.
All right, Ribbon Road.
I enjoy it. I love it.
I know you do. I know you
Got
do.
a high-risk, high-reward shortcut. We see him fall off that shortcut 24/7, 365.
Well, because you got to go for it, right?
Like, you got to. If you don't, you're like, it's like dry desert. You go wide, you're losing spots.
Yeah, you can't let it pass you by. And like we've said, big reward, well, you got to take a risk.
You do. You really, really do. If you're not going to get the reward of getting a higher spot and getting a better prize payout. But we're starting it off onto Aerial Popper, grabbing the single item box. Sees the triple greens right beside him. Going to slow way down to try and avoid that trail.
And it worked out for the moment, but let's see if they can get back up there. Super Dom makes some big places and hits fourth. That front-running track right now, you can see everybody in front of you as he makes his way over to that shortcut and hits it as Kiro finds the second shortcut.
Goes for it and lands it. Great work there. Got the mushroom in hand to go around J-Dex and now goes to first place. But honestly, gotta be careful. Firefire gets thrown out and it's going to land. Guess what? Aeropopter takes over first now.
And Super Dom sitting in fourth, but just gets those 3 greens. Those 3 green shells are going to come in handy as he makes his way up to second place. Angle is now sitting in fourth place. Third, back to fourth. You know what? I should stop talking.
Oh, and now Aeropopter going to be able to grab that double item box just barely after getting hit by that blue shell. Both competitors get trailed out somehow, some way. Throws the red shell forward. It does not land onto Sloppy Gunner, who is now in first place. It is going back to back to back. Everyone else is having a chance at first. Let's see who's going to be able to hold on to it. Right now, Sloppy Gunner looking good, but Mattergood doesn't have a shoot for that shortcut. They're going to get passed up by Aerial Postal. They got to work their way up and avoid all the chaos that's happening around them. Uses one shroom, Aerial Postal up to fourth.
That shortcut at it's terrible, like Charles Barkley's golf swing. But that was terrible. That just you can't make that happen any worse than it just did.
Oh man, Hero now going to get hit. That's going to be Jada getting hit by that blue shell. Sloppy Gunner taking over first place. Now we're going to see it. Oh no! This is the glider. It was his race to be had. Then we got Bobby with the shroom.
Bobby with the shroom.
And cut it right by 45 points.
And I was gonna say that shortcut at the end is a deciding factor in this map, and I don't like that. I don't like how at the very end you can literally make up 4 places.
You know what? You and me have the same mentality with that as well. I like it when the shortcut can happen, but then there's a long straightaway where, hey, you can get hit by a red, a green. But with that on Ribbon Road, you have no time to react. You don't even know what happened. You're going wide, so you don't even know who passed you. It is an unforgiving track at the end of the day. If you don't got a shroom, you don't got a first place finish.
Yeah, if you just hold on to shrooms and sit in like 5th place and take that and no one else has a shroom at the end, you're going to be in at least 2nd.
Yeah, absolutely. I say that. You know what? No one believes me, but it's true. That's what happens with those tracks.
And you know what? That's kind of BS.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I mean, especially after when you have to take such a dangerous shortcut and you get rewarded for that, but then you immediately get penalized right after saying, hey, because you're in first, you don't have a mushroom, so you got to go wide. And then guess what? The person with the mushroom's taking over first place.
You've got 2 really hard shortcuts to hit, okay? And then you've got a really easy shortcut that rewards you for just having the right item.
Very true, very true. You know what? You're spitting so many facts. I cannot agree with you more, truly, from the bottom of my heart, but we are going to Moonview Highway. Very, very fun track. Kind of underwhelming because the bombs on the track actually don't have the same stun timer as an actual bomb. I thought they would, but they only spin you out for like 0.5 seconds instead of 3 seconds. So a little bit disappointing, but other than that, it's a beautiful track, beautiful colors, and it's just really fun.
And it's got a great view of the moon.
There you go.
I mean, wouldn't it be weird if the moon wasn't featured at all in this map? I just like,
it would be odd.
They totally trolled you and there's no moon.
Well, I mean, there's a track called Sunset Wild where the sunset doesn't happen, which is kind of sad. In the original version, it did happen, but in this version, it does not. But right now, we're seeing Rochi-chan unfortunately get back by that item, and then now working their way up, though. JDEX here in 8th place, sees the triple greens in front of him, and the bomb would take out those triple greens for him. That's going to be able to still put them in 8th place. We go over to Kiwi in 5th.
He's sitting in 5th right now, making sure that he hits his speed boxes, and you gotta hit him. That was a big-ass bomb.
It really, really was, and then you do not want to be a part of that explosion at all. We now have Super Dom on the screen, throws the green shell forward, goes over their head, sees the triple greens, and another green shell goes over his head. Guts out of the middle of the road for that blue shell. Cannot grab that double item box. Bobby here in 2nd. And now there's going to be Aeropostale. Great move there, stopping right on the boost panel. Has a red shell in hand, going into these final few turns of lap number 2.
You know, Aeropostale has a lot to lose because he has made his way up that leaderboard. So right now, sitting in 2nd place, if he can keep this, he's going to make a real run for this first place finish today.
Oh, absolutely. He's been so close, losing it by a single point. He's really been looking for that Speedway championship. We'll see if this week is it, but right now, we're seeing him get contested. Red shell gets thrown, gets around the cars. Grant has 10 points, so they don't have to worry about those. They just have to worry about taking the tightest lane possible and racing fast. Another blue shell on the way. 2 of 2 onto this track so far. We see another competitor spinning out in the front. Dodge that blue shell. Going over to JDEX in 3rd. Red shell in hand. But we go up to 2nd, which Aeropostale got exploded by a bomb car. JDEX hit those boost panels and hit a 2nd place finish.
Big 2nd place finish and an even bigger 1st place finish for Batter Cookie, who hadn't been in the top 3 for a hot second there.
Oh, Ariel dropping all the way down to 7th.
No.
And now the standings looking right now 52, 44, 38. An 8-point lead still for Bobby.
Bobby Digital getting it done. Look, you can't argue with success over there.
You really can't. You know, when you've won as many times as Bobby has, granted, it's been farther and few between if you do think about it, especially like with all these other champions coming by. It is still consistent. He still knows how to race. He knows what to do in so many different situations. It is just a game of knowledge, and he has it right in front of him, a booklet, and he's using it to its full extent.
What if we took all these great competitors, gave them all a chapter, and had us write Mario Kart for the masses? Tips and tricks.
True.
Tips and tricks for the regular old folks at home.
Yeah, honestly, I think it'd actually sell pretty well. Once the new game comes out, that book will sell extremely well because, you know, this one's 10 years old.
I was gonna say it's pretty old.
This one's 10 years old. Most of everything's been discovered, but what's crazy about this game, there's still new strategies being discovered. There's still new ways of how you can be faster on racing on every single track, no matter what it is. They'll say, hey, if you do a mini turbo here at this spot, that's faster than doing it right before it. There is still stuff being discovered about this game that allows you to be faster. And it's just really on to you to time trial and learn about these strategies.
You know what? Like every other game out there, put in the time, put in the effort, and good things will come of it.
The double whammy. You see Aeropostale flying off the map with Rochi-chan, though, being able to stay on the ramp. Oh my goodness, 2-for-1 specials all day long at Speedway.
I never make that jump, by the way. That jump towards the end there.
You need a mushroom.
You have to have a mushroom.
You do. If you don't, you're going to be playing just like you saw Aeropostale without it. Get blown up by the bomb into the abyss. It is not a good time.
They trick you. They make you want it, but you can't do it.
They could like trick it into like the kind of side area, over, but that's like, it doesn't save you that much time. It's not even worth it. But right now we are seeing Bobby trying to catch up, and you're seeing 1st and 2nd place. That's JDEX and Batter Cookie having a monumental lead between 2nd and 3rd place, and 1st and 2nd still a gap being made.
Yeah, and it is a gap. Bobby right now is right behind JDEX with that 6th second to third is all day long.
Yeah, Batter Cookie has the triple res.
No!
It has in first place. JDEX gets twist by the Rainbow Swamp. That's going to be it. Batter Cookie grabs first.
Wow, JDEX looking all the way down the competitor line at Batter Cookie and sending some harsh eyes towards him.
Oh, that is brutal.
He stared him down. I saw the stare down, and I like that. But
currently, Bobby in first with 63 points. Batter Cookie in second with 53 points. So guess what? Still a monumental lead for Bobby right now.
Wow, Bobby Digital with a 10-point lead. Now, that's not enough to say it's overdone with, because it's not even close. We got 3 more races.
3 more races. That's 45 points on the board.
45
Literally,
points.
Everything can get flipped on its head as long as you're, like we talked about, even if you have to. If you're an 8th, you see Bobby, you see the Tanuki Mario, guess what?
Take him out.
Take him out. Go out of your way. I've done it time and time again, especially in my grand finals runs. I'm like, you know what? I'll lose a green shell, but it's more worth it to bring him in the back of the pack than allow him to get around so many situations. He talks to me after these races. I'm like, how did you survive with no items? And everyone just doesn't go out of the way to hit him sometimes.
You know what? It sounds like we're being haters, but we're not. We're being realistic.
Yeah, we are, and we're going to be very realistic, going to snooze, top, cruise.
And you can tell by the sounds coming from the stage right now how everybody feels about Cloud Top Cruise.
Yeah, it's straight away central on this track. It is not a fun time. You got to just think, hey, what can you do to catch up? Not much, because there's not many shortcuts. There's not. You got to get up to 10 points and really just drive as well as you can. Batter Cookie's here, grabs that. It looks like super bounce there, but Batter Cookie will be able to stay here in first place. Got the defense, backs it for another double item box. And guess what? You cannot run away from the plantain protection.
No, and like I always tell you, this reminds me of Jack and the Beanstalk, but the Mickey Mouse version.
Yeah, it really, really is. I mean, I think it's a gorgeous track. I love the lightning bolts there. You got to avoid them on the boost panels. Very entertaining to say the least, but man, it is as entertaining as that story is, to say the least. I don't know, just straight away, you get this ending shortcut. Not much more to it.
But it comes into play if that happens.
There you go. There is a lot more to it once you get trailed out all the way from third to last.
Oh man, that had to have hurt, and it happens that quickly. This game coming back to haunt you, kick you in the patootie.
Now we got Roach chanting her with those triple reds. Ankle nom, 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 getting away and chomping the competition out of here. Red Shell goes right around him. Batter Cookie here in first. Going to be able to spin out into the lightning bolt, dodges the blue shell. Great work there.
Man, that was tight.
Another bomb. Bobby gets back, stamps out of the air horn, but grabs a double item box.
Bobby gets bombed and spams out. Oh, come on, Bobby.
Yep, and gets punished for the spam. They are dropping back. Another triple red coming up the ankle. Karma Central is happening.
Wow, Karma will come back to bite you. And we're seeing it right now as Sloppy Gunner just able to make it over that jump, by the way.
And grab items, which is actually, even making over the jump, grabbing the items is way more of a great situation to be in. Being able to also grab some points, works their way up to 8. Batter Cookie here in first, but has no items and a lot of Yoshis behind him. Let's see if he's going to be able to hold on, battling it out. Beyblade battle, let it rip. Currently dropping down to second place. Going to be able to go for the double item box though. Will they get what they need? Probably not, but they can do a Hail Mary throw, potentially. Taco Cat, mushroom in hand, pops the mushroom, and grabs first place.
And we see that nod of acknowledgement from Taco Cat, realizing that he got that first place, putting Batter Cookie into second place and Kiwi into third. We're hearing them now. They're getting
heated.
They're alive up there.
Tilted.
They're alive up there.
I was not able to see the point breakdown standing, so I'll get you that next race, going into race number 7 out of 8. But man, you can hear it. People are frustrated. They are after this long night of racing, it's starting to stack up, and all of that frustration is starting to come out on the stage.
I'm gonna need somebody to take me to my car. I don't trust these steely-eyed competitors up there. They look like they are for real, and every week we get that, but this week they're talking trash to each other.
Oh yeah, they are getting
Normally it's a
frustrated.
lot more quiet than it is tonight.
It really is. And, you know, I think it does come down to like what you talked about before. The green shells coming out willy-nilly. The red shells getting spammed out. There's a lot of weird decisions we don't normally see. So some of these competitors are like, what are you doing out here? And trying to figure it out.
I can't wait to hear what is going to be said to us and to the competitors say to each other after this is all said and done. We're going to see who wins, and we still have a couple races to go. But I'll tell you, there is some fire up there. There's not just heat outside. It might be 111 degrees outside in Vegas, but there is fire on stage at the HyperX Arena on Saturday Night Speedway.
You're not even wrong. The fire flowers have been spammed out, thrown out, used for defense, you name it. These competitors have gone through it. We're going to Berlin Byways, race 7 of 8. Here we go. Angles opting to go back and back just a little bit to grab some more powerful items and grab some coins to get them back up to 10 coins. I talk about it every single week, how important it is to get up to that. It helps you get around the chaos so much easier.
And I like the fact that Angles is showing people at home that you don't have to rip and race, that there is a lot of thought process that goes into this game, and that there is a lot of meaning in what these players do.
Yeah, as you're seeing right there, Junior got back to the banana a little bit too soon. Didn't check that back camera before they did it. They got punished for it. If they checked the back camera, they would have seen the red. They would have held on to the banana through the item box. There's a lot of things like you talked about. Every single decision matters, especially when it comes down to grand finals where these players will punish you for making bad choices.
Yeah, when you're playing with competitors with this much IQ and the top performing competitors such as this, Alley Cat gets stuck between a rock and a bus. You make small mistakes, they will kill you. Just like that.
Yeah, it is brutal. Kiro going to lose both greens back in one, and then it collided at the same spot where the rotating green was. Has some shrooms though. Avoids the back green. Almost got punished real bad, but now has the red shell getting thrown out of. You can see the frustration and gets the ghost taken away into the fire flower off the thwomp.
And J-Dex sitting pretty in first place, gets a lightning, and that'll take care of that box that they were holding on to so dearly.
Yeah, the match showing us how to get hit by that blue shell and slam it into Batter Cookie as well, but grabs another one. Let's see if Angles will be able to hold on to this first place run. Has a great loadout right now with some shrooms, so if there's another blue shell, they'll be able to dodge it. We're going to be able to go through this off-road. Now, only a matter of time, a few more turns. We'll see. Has the defense.
Wow.
And has a first place finish.
And Ankles getting it done, almost in disbelief himself. Bobby not looking happy, and Batter Cookie, well, who knows? I heard that.
I heard that one too. But right now I'm going to try and break down what's going on the final scoreboard going into this final race. We're going to have those points accumulated. Oh my God.
Oh my! No!
Difference!
No!
Bobby versus Batter Cookie. Final race.
Oh my gosh! There's a 1 point difference separating first place, second place. We talked about this.
I'm not capping with you.
Yeah.
I'm not capping. That is insane.
We talked about this at the beginning. Is this going to be a battle? Oh my gosh! And it is.
You know what? They battled it out last week. Came down to the final race. This is even closer. One point. Bobby up by 1. So if there's even one spot lost by Batter Cookie, he is losing this tournament.
I need
we'll see what happens.
I need Oliver to explain to me how the point system works real quick. Because there's a chance that Bobby Digital can take Batter Cookie out of first place with a win right here. This could be you.
And to shout out LA Cruiser, we are going to Los Angeles Lap.
Let's go,
for
baby.
The final race of Speedway. Who will take it?
Come
Bobby
on, HyperX, make some
Cookie.
noise.
It's the final race. What will happen?
I might have a heart attack.
Absolutely, that's the way to do it. As we do have J-Dex here in 10th, battling it out, slows down for the item max. Beautiful move there.
Yeah, now this is one of those maps that I am less familiar with than all the other maps.
Oh, it is one of the newest maps, like the last newest maps that have come out.
So I haven't, as we've figured out I haven't played a lot of the last DLC.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. You know, this is actually, I enjoy the track, but once it gets to the end, it just gets absolutely chaotic, even though all these players are already getting trailed out, hit out, and otherwise everything under the sun is happening to these competitors. It is still a fun track. I like the aesthetics. I like that this next part you go over the ballpark. Very cute.
All right, that's fun. I mean, onto the sea and over the ballpark, I'll take that all day long.
Oh, absolutely. Look at that. Boom. Going to be able to grab that.
Oh, that's fun?
Yeah. See,
oh my gosh!
I love it. And then Rochi Chan's going to be able to go right onto this field.
How was the grass, Rochi?
Fresh. Did they really replace it?
I need to know how it's done.
Oh, man. Look at the air apostle. Norman moving forward. Doesn't land into any competitor. Got the triple zoom. And now Battlefield will be in third place. Remember, 1 point difference will make it or break it. Blue shot on the way. Battlefield has nothing to stop it. Bobby in fourth, trying to invest to catch up to first. But guess what? Battlefield, you lose a lot of time. That's Jadax right behind him. Uses the banana for the trail. Avoids the green that bounces across the track. And Battlefield now still staying in first place. Bobby right behind him. Goes through onto the no item shortcut, onto the glider, double item box. And guess what is coming up next?
Oh boy, this is getting exciting. We've got Batter Cookie and Bobby in a heat and a race to the finish, baby. This is the best Mario Kart action in the world happening right now at the HyperX.
Eagles will be able to grab the final first place on the final race. And that's going to be Bobby.
Bobby's second place, and who's coming in third?
Batter
Cookie!
No, got last!
No!
Got last!
Batter Cookie got last! What happened?
Oh my
Don't
God.
toy with my emotions like that. I'm too old.
And that
I'm too old.
That will confirm it. You see him walking off the stage right now. Oh, you can see
I got
it.
some emotion finally.
A little
we can
bit.
see some emotion out of him finally.
You know what? I do believe, I think Batter Cookie had the double defense going into that one of the second to last item box. So if they weren't going to back that and try to hit Bobby, he would have been in a better spot. But guess what, Bobby? I told you, double reds, you win the game, you win the race. And Bobby was able to scrape by and win it all.
I hate it when you're right. I mean, I literally do.
It happens.
I mean, but it happens.
Not often, but it happens.
No, it's happening way too much over the last couple weeks. You were picking maps out of the air last week.
That is true.
Like, come on,
that
dude.
That is true. That was fire. That was fire.
Yeah.
More fire than what was going on tonight. But my goodness, it came down to the final moments. We do have the scores to confirm it all. We're going to be seeing it right here, right now. Bobby is going to be able to hold on to his crown for another victory! Batter Cookie in second with 76 points. Taco Cat in third with 62 points. Eagles in fourth with 60 points. Tying with Kiro there. Aeropostale in sixth with 55. Jadex in seventh with 51. Rochi Chan in eighth with 46. Sloppy Gunner in ninth with 40. Tying in eighth, actually. And then we got Alley Cat in 10th with 41. Super Dom in 11th with 38. And Kiwi in 12th with 33 points. And now we do have an interview with the one, the only.
It's not funny. I don't come to your work and start messing with stuff.
You could.
I would like it.
No, not as much. All right, Bobby, do you think you're gonna take over first place?
Nah.
But you think you'll move up to second place, right? Nah. No, come on, dude.
I'll keep third. I like the number.
Why do you like number 3 so much? What's so cool about it?
It's a cool number.
But Bobby, tell us a little bit about that final race. Did you think basically it was confirmed it? Just done do it once you got those double reds?
No. Ankles was nice. He should have backed the fire at me.
See?
That is true. He had double items too. He had the fire flower and a green and didn't use any of them. So you're not wrong there actually.
But I think it was my good karma because no, that was at the very end. I thought you were gonna do it like before even the last turn.
No reason to, he says. No reason to.
That's my good karma.
Do you agree or not?
If you had a favorite, I guess. Maybe it was a good reason.
Fair enough.
It was my good karma, bro. I didn't back anyone until like race 7.
You know what's greater karma? Is me winning our tournament beforehand and him having to buy Final Fantasy VII Remake and play it. So we did a Mr. Game & Watch 1v1. I won that one, and then he said if he wins SNS, he's going to have to buy Final Fantasy VII Remake and play it. So guess what? It's a triple winner.
It's a great game. I don't understand why that's a punishment.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you don't
It's
want
not
to read.
reading. It's
It
I don't want to watch
It's
either.
a lot of reading.
What do you mean? It's no reading when the characters are speaking for you. You don't.
Oh,
if
I
you
don't wanna
play,
sit there
if
and
you
watch
play
the
the
remake, you don't
regular
have to
Final Fantasy VII, you'll be reading more than playing the remake. What
Actually,
are you talking about?
I'd rather read than watch, actually.
All right, now you're oxymoronic.
I don't, less of the two evils, because I can read fast. I can't watch fast.
Yes, you can.
I can't fast
You don't
forward the
need
game
to.
cutscene.
See, he's just giving us a hard
This
time.
man going back on our deal. I can't trust him. You can't trust him.
Hey, Final Fantasy VIII had 3 discs. Make him play that one.
That's great. What is it saying? Oh, I get more for my $60 now. $70.
$60. Or like
dare I?
$200 in this day and age.
Well, now guess what? It's on sale for Steam Summer Sale. Go pick it up. $30. $30 out of your $200. Go do it.
That's a lot.
Somebody, and use code Pidgey to save 20% apparently. he's selling stuff up here.
No, it's Steam Summer Sale. Come on. Final
Fantasy had 3 discs too?
But
Okay.
guess what?
Ooh,
that's
that
why we
sucks.
have PCs and you
Good
don't
job,
have to have
production.
discs anymore.
Yo, how big is that file size?
That's what I want to
I don't know if I have
too.
enough space.
Yeah,
Pretty
sure
big.
you do.
I have like 30. I have like 30 gigs.
No, you don't. Like, you got only Osu on your computer. What are you talking about?
Hey, if you're a Warzone player, you don't have room for anything on
That
your
is
computer.
also true. You know what? With that new Call of Duty, 307,000
My OSU
gigabytes.
folder is 400 gigs.
What? Dude.
Delete some songs, brother.
No, they're good.
Now you ain't playing 400 gigs of songs on Osu.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right.
All right, you're just assuming there's songs.
You're
Let's move
making
on.
me lose it. But guess what? He was able to win it all. Bobby, congratulations once again, man. You know what? You the GOAT. We know it. But this has been Speedway. Remember, every single week we got Speedway on Saturday nights. We'll be back next week streaming twitch.tv/Allied Esports. Y'all got anything last to say?
Yeah, wait till you find out what I'm wearing next week, because I am so upset by what happened today with one item. I'm gonna dress as that item. I'm gonna dress as that item next week.
The mustache is in a work in progress.
Yeah, he can't grow his mustache because I haven't told him he could yet.
Yeah, there you go.
This is like Super Troopers.
Gotta
I'll
get
tell
approval.
you when you can grow one.
Got to get approval first from the big man with the mustache.
I like that.
This has been Speedway. Hope you have all enjoyed. Remember to drive safe, be safe, and win some more Mario Kart. Practice and get ready for next week.
If you're not practicing, you're not winning. I'll tell you that much.